Level 1. Rhythm.
We up in here today. Yeah. Check it out now. Let me tell it, homie. Around my territory, listen to my true story, let me tell it, homie. This is how it pop off around my territory. Better show love, show never better back up off me. This is how it go down around my town. Defending my title, survival, defeat challengers. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Crossing state of federal flavor, we keep it several. Now wipe the sleep right out your eyes if your vision's blurry. We mainly ravage or savages who fly by night. With Alibaba notorious, you can call me Papa. The showstopper, hold it down like a shot blocker. So all my riders get up and do the gangster strut. You a dime chick with a big butt, now mix it up like mutts. Getting dirty in the dust, a kid and never lose my touch. When the pressure's on steel, guaranteed much.
Strung out on you, believe in my heart every night and day. I'm strung out on you, I can hardly wait to see you again.
You are correct.
What's up, my players? What's up, my players? Happy Friday and welcome to our awesome show, Gaming Trouble. We're gonna go. We're gonna get into a little bit of small chat because we actually saw some amazing freaking games this week. And just so much freaking going on. There's so many games to play now. Number one, it's hot. It must be hot and sweaty. I hope you guys didn't take out your air conditioners just yet because it's only a small heat wave. If you're actually, especially if you're on the East Coast, on the West Coast though, you got that heat. In Florida, also they're getting that hot, sweaty weather too. So, don't they have central air though? Ooh. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, they're central air though in Florida, don't they? Central air in Florida? Oh, at night. Okay, that makes sense. Indeed. Oh. Nightlife in Florida is pretty damn cool. I mean, the many times that I went to Orlando, I mean, it's really, really freaking awesome at night. It's chill. It is. Yeah. There's more to do, and it's more to do. And there's more to do at night. Well, depends, and Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Because I know you went to Nintendo World. Super Nintendo World, dude. Is it really as awesome as I'm actually like looking at? I mean, is it really that like, really? Damn. Hey, Heidi. How you doing? I know she's waving. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Hey, Vet. Let's go, Vet. Yeah. Oh, Vet. How's it going, man? Yeah, Vet. Dude, I want to pick up Pragmata this week. But yeah. So tell me, Johnny. Talk to me. Yeah, it's fun. Yes. Yeah, don't. Tie-in. Tie-in. Yep. Okay. So yes, I see it. Yeah.
Time, Bitmap, please put on online co-op. Okay, you gotta have online co-op. If you don't have online co-op, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a great game. But we've been seeing a lot of beat 'em up games that doesn't have online co-op, and that's atrocious.
I'm wondering
You know,
why. I'm wondering why that is. Why
It's
can't beat 'em ups be
beats the hell
online
out of it,
co-op?
man. I tell you.
It's kind of weird.
you know
Yeah,
what? I mean, the strange thing about, I mean, listen, I know they want to cash in on the franchise. And and I think they want to build it up because it's like, hey, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, what an amazing freaking game. What if we actually do it, build in with the hype, and actually release it around the same time as the movie? Because the hype is there, then people will want to play the game, and we will build up sales. They're thinking sales minded. They're actually. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of genius in a sense because
it is.
But the thing is, though, I want to play it now. It's like, I don't want to wait.
Yeah. Okay.
It better be amazing with whatever tweaks you put in.
Okay. But here's the thing, though. What really ticks me off about this is I don't mind if you already announced the release date, but when you get like close to that date, like a week or two, then it just kind of annoys me. I can understand maybe like a month away, and they gotta push it back. That's fine. But when we're just like so close to it, like 2 weeks away, and then all of a sudden, oh, we're gonna push it back. Like you couldn't do this before, You already know the movie was coming out in June, so why didn't you push it? Why don't you just announce the same, push it back in June then?
True. You're right. Or be honest, or at least be honest. I mean, I mean, if they want to push it back that far, they want to tie it into the movie, or maybe I'm being theoretical here. Maybe the people who are making the movie said, "Hey, I heard you guys are making a Masters of the Universe game. Why don't you guys hold off, and maybe we can do a nice little tie-in to help you guys boost up your sales and stuff like that. We can help each other out.
Yeah, that's a very smart take.
Yeah, that's possible. That's very possible. That they were going for that.
So they make money both ways. I mean, be honest with you, that's a smart. I would do something like that. I mean,
yeah.
You went the smart route. Think like a businessman.
Yeah.
And you figure out why they do this dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. Even though I'm not interested in the movie from what I've been seeing it though. But I was like, hey, I understand where they're coming from. So, but I just wish they could have done this a little bit earlier. If you understand what I'm saying.
Oh no. You know what? Trust me. I guarantee you, Mattel. Or Hasbro or whoever it is.
Mattel.
They are going to cash in on this big time. They're gonna probably based off the dopamine of the nostalgia. They're going to re-release the classic Masters of the Universe freaking figures and figurines and all that stuff, and they're going to do that, and do like a re-release. And speaking of re-releases and everything, we're gonna talk about that too. I know we kind of segue into it. We got to talk about it. Neo fucking Geo, baby. Neo
wow.
Geo, bruh.
Yesterday, wow. It's like, let me tell you something. When they announced that around like Thursday afternoon, I was blown away. I was like, what? They're actually bringing the Neo Geo system back? And I said to myself, wait a minute. if they're going to bring that back, well, what's the price? How much is it going to be? Is it going to be $600 and the game is going to be like 200? If I said, how's the price? No,
I
it's
sure
actually going
hope
to be
not.
like 250. No, it's 250. I already sold I went to the pre-order sale, but the games are going to be like 250. But if you want like the 10 games, because there's going to be 10 games that's going to be out around that time. So if you want those 10 games with the system and the joystick, then it's going to cost you $1,000. So I said, you know what? Those 10 games with that system, that's actually a pretty fair deal.
Trust me, compared to what it used to cost, that price right there is literally
that's the best Christmas ever.
One console,
kids dreamed about it,
and one game. That will be that's pretty much $1,000 right there if you're lucky. Exactly. But dude, the fact that they're actually not doing emulation, this is gonna be pure freaking console the actual freaking everything, the circuitry, everything.
Yeah.
Is going to be exactly how it was. How the hell they're going to do that? It blows my mind. Dude, these guys are wizards. They're bringing back the original everything. No emulation, no freaking downloads. It's
digitals,
Digitals. It's freaking AES fucking hardware. That's wild. That is wild, bro.
That's my computer, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's cool about that? You want to know what's really cool? If you have any old Neo Geo cartridges, you could play those Neo Geo cartridges on that system.
Wow.
That's freaking sweet. That is awesome. I said to myself, man, I will just pick one up for that. And then they have the anniversary system, which is one's going to be all completely white, and that's going to come with Metal Slug, the first one.
Yo.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
And you can see, listen, the fact of the matter is, and I think, doubling back on it, is that you could be able to use the original cartridges. That right there.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But doubling back on that, dude, collectors right now are clamoring. You saw the pre-orders on that damn? People are clamoring like left, right, and center.
They got their special socks ready, dude.
Oh my God, yes, they did. I think that they do, bro. And but yeah,
This is what you've been waiting for, boys.
Listen. I told everybody, the retro is fucking back, and the fact that Neo Geo is coming back like this, dude, they stole the attention of the entire industry. They literally stole the attention. Everybody, I'm not kidding. Every single outlet's been talking about it.
Yeah.
And this is, as you know,
everybody's talking about it. Yeah. It's like you see everybody, even what's his name? Clayton Morris. He even talked about it in his last video.
Holy cow, man. And you know what? And now I have a feeling. It's just, it's gut feeling that the entire industry is watching, and Nintendo and Sega and all of those companies right now, hell, even Sony, they're sitting right there and they're saying, I wonder. Because people are actually trying to go after these classic consoles now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what would be awesome? I don't know if you guys saw my message when I was answering that. You know how awesome it would be if Sega would have teamed up with these people that are helping SNK do that Neo Geo system? What if they was to re-release the Dreamcast?
Oh God!
And
I was going to bring that up.
And hear me out. This not only the Dreamcast will play your games, but it will be region free. So you can play Japanese games, you can play American games, you can play European games. Your controls and your VMUs will work the same way. Let me tell you something. If Sega, if you was to make an announcement on that and say that pre-orders are gonna be on Monday, starting Monday, you best believe I am putting my money down on that sucker.
You need a cigarette to calm down?
I'm getting the joygasm. Oh God. Woo. Oh.
See, we just made like $100 in super chats.
Ladies and gentlemen, for saying this hard news right here.
You said hard.
I know I did. Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Oh.
Let's just wait. Let's just wait for the Tones to recover because it would be it would be so sweet if Sega would do something like that. My money would be down right in down the middle to pre-order that sucker.
Oh, man.
What's up, Daryl?
Daryl, my man. What's up, brother? Oh man, listen. I think Vet.
How you doing, Daryl?
Yeah,
good evening.
Yeah, Vet mentioned Evercade Nexus, which is another thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
It's which is actually has the analog sticks this time, not the digital pad. I'm saying to myself, and I'm looking at this wonderful thing. I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, why did I wait? I want something different because I saw this. I saw it. It looked at it was bigger screen, analog sticks, able to play all the.
That's
all
beautiful.
The games. Yep. And of course, the newer games are going to be a little bit more beefier. So they're going to have games that are actually more more modern. Modern games that go on there, like 3D intensive games. Listen. If they get Daytona USA on that bad boy, they have me. Just.
Forget about it.
Where's my wallet? Oh goodness, where's my wallet? So
yeah,
but it's
shut up and take my money, man.
Exactly.
That's it.
Daryl's asking. I gotta tell him. Daryl, Johnny brought up a theory about Dreamcast coming back, and Torrance lost his mind. Now you're up to speed, buddy.
Yeah. just like the Neo Geo's coming back.
Sorry, I don't smoke. I don't smoke, but but I needed a cigarette after that. But yeah, definitely.
Boy.
Oh, listen, guys in the chat and the thing,
He's like, okay.
Yeah, you got to. you guys got to give me your opinion about that. I mean, do you guys like do you guys play retro games? Have you tried in it, played in it? Dreamcast 2, dude. Listen, you saw those AI images?
Okay, yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing them on Twitter. Okay. They're all over the place. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. So I saw one that looked so realistic, and I'm saying to myself, what if they actually did a Dreamcast 2 that was like that, with the screen that actually shows the animations on there when you put the disc in, and actually does all the fancy stuff, but you're playing the game and it shows the stats instead of the VMU. But then again, they probably had like a new version of VMU that you could be able to in color maybe. More modern controls, better games. Oh, that was a what do you call it? A wish that could have came true if Sega would just held on just a little bit longer with freaking consoles. Just a little bit longer, They gave up. They literally, the CEO of Sega freaking gave up. The new young CEO gave up on Sega. As soon as he took his position, as soon as he actually got the position, they were like, we decided that we're gonna go third party from now on. We're going to distribute our games to other consoles. Yeah, we're not gonna do hardware anymore, dude. That day right there ripped my heart out of my chest.
Yeah, it was a shot to the balls.
Yeah, we all had a Dreamcast. We were waiting on some newer games. We were looking forward to it, and they had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to say, "Oh, we're going third party, and we're no longer supporting Dreamcast." And that was the day that Sega, as a console, died. And I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter about it. Even though Sega's redeeming themselves. I mean, there's a lot of Yakuza series reinvigorated. All the new games are coming out, like Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. Oh my God!
It came out Sonic. The Sonic games.
Yes, the Sonic.
We got that game, Stranger Than Heaven.
Yes,
that's coming out.
Yes, dude. Oh my God, dude! Listen, I know, Johnny. I know you're excited about that game because it actually shows 5 different eras that you can actually.
Yes.
That you can.
The ninth. I suppose it starts in 1918, then it goes to the 1920s, the 30s. Tony, you saw it, right? It's basically like I think what this game is, I think this is like a prequel to the Yakuza series because they did show if you've seen like the years, like I said, 1918, they were showing how Rocho looks, and then then you got to see how. I think that this is going to be a prequel to the Yakuza series. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tie-in. I guarantee it.
Most likely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I do like the fact that they have the trains. Like you could like jump on, you could hop on the trains, and then you could just get off. I thought that's pretty cool. So
That's awesome.
It's not the first time they did something like that. Remember that samurai one I had a lot of fun with?
oh yeah, the it was called Like a Dragon Ishin. Yeah, that
I
was a
guess
good
you
one.
could call that a prequel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Like a 200-year before a prequel.
yeah. With the,
Right.
the age of samurais, and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah. yeah. We're going to like the early like around the 1900s. That's what it is.
So not long after Ishin. Ishin's probably like
No.
the 1800s, dude.
I say wasn't Ishin like like late 1700s and went into the 1800s. I gotta look it up.
Was that
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's been a long time. It's been a long
gonna.
time.
was that around the Ming Dynasty though? It was like around that area when there was actually like trade wars at that time. I think it was between China and I think it was China and Japan and
If Tony can look up the
It's around the time. It's around the time when Japan got unified.
Right,
That's why
okay,
it's such a
that-
significant time
that's
period.
right.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
1853 to 1867.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so this
The
took place in the
Bakamatsu.
1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stranger in Heaven is going to take place around the early 1900s, and then it's going to go up to after World War II.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so fucking cool, man. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that,
It-
man. Different eras and stuff like that. So it's like different gameplay, different,
Oh, yeah.
different situations and all that stuff. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I love
we're
it.
supposed to see more. We're going to get some more footage on that game and more stuff and more info on the game. I think in like the beginning of May. They did say May 6th though. If you watch the Xbox showcase where they just showed the trailer, but then they said more info coming on May. I think it's May 5th or May 6th.
May 6th, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh man. So
yeah, for those reports.
well, now that everybody's kind of, gathered in, warmed up a little bit their thing, we are going to do our awesome intro. Welcome to the awesome episode 2 Gaming Trouble. I am your host, Torrance Hudson, aka HUD Zero, aka the Iron Heart of Xbox, also known as the old school player. And I'm going to introduce to my left or right, I think, orientation. We're going to talk about the Neon Shogun, the awesome one with the best shaved beard in the business. And of course, he's
Just
also,
an hour ago.
yes. And he's also about
Might
this.
as well.
He loves ARPGs and JRPGs. He's done some martial arts as well as he did some tournaments. And of course, he also did a little bit of indie wrestling as well. And of course, he's my Samoan brother from another mother. What's up, man? Tony San Miguel.
Hanging and banging,
Going
man.
on.
Enjoying the start of the weekend, my friends. How you doing, players? As I'm telling Vet in the chat, I'm playing this sort of Convalaria on Steam. It looked like one of those
Okay.
2.5D RPGs, like Evident.
Kind of like what do you call it?
Suikoden in
Suikoden.
Evident Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love those games where you get multiple characters as you build your team and stuff like that. You can be able to choose your character. I love games like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like
That
that
just
when you
made me
switch
think.
fighters and stuff like that. I love that.
I might pick up Dragon Quest tonight. Let's see.
Ooh.
I miss my
Oh.
Dragon Quest.
That's 100 hours plus.
Oh, gotcha.
That's 100 hours.
Me
plus.
and Kasuga are gonna play it together. He's my buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, me and Kasuga, there's a lot of similarities there. We're in our mid
of course,
40s.
yeah.
We're video game players. A little bit
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, at least you're not stupid when it comes to Lays.
Oh, overly-
He's a badass. When it comes to Lays, though, he's always screwing up.
We got that wholesome buffoon thing going, you know?
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
like
God.
Dragon Quest.
Oh, he loves his Dragon Press. I tell you.
And and not last and certainly not least, we're gonna talk about the man who actually loves his cosplay. He's won some cosplay, some costumes tournaments or the tournaments. I'm sorry,
cosplay contest.
And of course,
Everything's a tournament.
Indeed. And he also likes collecting. He has a lot of amazing collectibles, especially that awesome statue in the back. He loves that show. 3 and 4 is actually came out, right? Episodes 3 and 4.
3 and 4 just came out today. A Fist of the North Star. If you haven't checked the series out, it's on Prime.
I heard it's bloody as hell, right? Oh my god,
it's bloody as hell.
It's done very well.
Oh my god, it's oof. It's pretty gory. It blew me away, especially when I read the manga. But go ahead, finish your intro.
Yes, of course. And then of course he also it's all about that knowledge. He's knowledgeable about a lot of fantastic games. He's also an achievement hunter. He collects those trophies and of course those achievements. He is the one and only Johnny Elisea.
Hey, what's going on, players? I hope you all having a great week. This week was very interesting. We had some good stuff, and there was some bad stuff as well. So we're definitely going to get into it. But if you know I've been playing, I said earlier, I just picked up Pragmata. I'm enjoying it, and it's all about it's not about just attacking your enemies. It's all about hacking them and then taking them out. Nice. And when I played it over New York Comic Con, I said, okay, this is cool. I mean, it took them 6 years to finally bring this game, and now it's finally here. And I played it. I was like, wow, it is a fun game. But I just couldn't believe we waited 6 years for it, though. But hey, better late than never, like they say. So I'm enjoying the hell, man. It looks like I'm going to be playing that game all weekend. So
We got Pragmata before GTA 6.
Well, yeah,
I had to shoehorn that dumb joke in.
Everybody's hearing that joke, and I tell you. But and then also a good thing though, when we were talking about Neo Geo, I love the fact that not only Wolfgang Krauser is coming out next Friday to Fatal Fury the Wolves, but I did find out. But Bitmap that does all these gaming encyclopedias, they just announced they're going to do a Fatal Fury encyclopedia. So you know your boy's gonna get that. You know, I got the King of Fighters one down over here, so you know I'm definitely getting that Fatal Fury one.
Nice.
You know I love my knowledge and history and lore, so I'm definitely getting that. Once the pre-order sale goes up, you know I'm gonna pre-order that sucker for sure.
Nice indeed.
So yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Oh, cool. All right. So me personally, I've actually been getting into some amazing games myself. Of course, there's one that actually right now is my new love, and I have to tell you,
I want to play that.
Yes, and I have to tell you, and I think this is an indie game of the week. It's my indie game of the week. I have to throw it in. We're talking about Replaced. Wow.
Yes, I heard about it.
Wow.
I gotta play that once I'm done with Pragmata.
Guys, let me tell you something. When I talk about, I don't really talk about indies that much praise and everything since Expedition 33, but my God, Replaced is something special. Sad Cat Studios, you guys are amazing. I praised you guys on Twitter. I praised or X, formerly known as Twitter.
But How dare you?
But dude, I can't even give you that much. I can't even give you enough. I can't even give you enough praise because the game literally is sucking up my time. Dude, I'm still playing it. I was playing it a little bit before. Right now.
All right.
Yeah, there's a part that I'm actually kind of stuck on because listen, we're not talking about reflexes. You need your reflexes on point. No lie. Because the enemies, you think of the enemies, oh yeah, the enemies are going to attack you one at a time. No. Bruh.
It's going to piss me off like Shinobi, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it
sounds like fun to me.
Shinobi level frustrations, to a point and everything where you really can't button mash. You have to pay attention. You have to know your surroundings, timing, all that stuff. You need to pay attention to all of that.
I like
And
it.
of course,
What is- ooh.
a lot of
I do want to play that.
jumping puzzles, a lot of just understanding your surroundings, moving objects, knowing what to do, looking around, finding objects, and of course, there's also little side missions too. Nothing that you can actually help people when you go back to town or whatever it is. And it goes deeper into the story, so you actually learn more about certain characters, and it actually
Do they
does
have
help
like?
you out, too.
Here's a question I want to ask you. Is there like hidden power ups? Like, say for example, like in Shinobi or Adventures, like say like there's a weapon or a thing that you need to get. You have to go back and get something like that, or no? There's no backtracking.
No, there's no backtracking
Okay.
like that. It's more of a straightforward story. But
Okay.
but the thing is though, your powers or your weapon, so to speak, actually does get upgraded over time, and you learn new techniques as well. So
Okay.
So it actually builds into that story, and you gotta have to know and use those techniques very, very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's some games.
The
that are
Mega
like
Man
that,
mechanic.
Yeah, because there's some games like that. If you if you get like a certain power up, you can reach just like a certain area. It makes you want to go back. So that's why I had to ask though. But I saw the game. I do want to play it. Once I'm done with Pragmata, I'm definitely gonna jump on that game.
You'll like
sure.
You'll like it. The story is very.
Yeah.
The story is very.
Plus
very
side
deep.
scrolls. I love side scrollers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Vet just said he got it on Switch too, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely, dude. The environments are absolutely breathtaking. Even though they're pixelized, how they did it, it blows my mind. It's just so deep visually. Everything, lighting is important. I mean, all these things going on. The hues of the lighting over the character, and also your environment, your shadows. You can see that too. And believe it or not, a lot of that stuff matters too, because you actually see things in the foreground and the background, that you have to pay attention to. You'll miss certain things because they're actually deep in the shadows. But then when you find out, oh wait, okay, maybe I could be able to do this, and you kind of backtrack and you actually collect things as you go. And there's a lot of collectibles. There's things that you might miss. And I realized that there's some things that I missed in the beginning that I can't go back to. So now I have to play the game again to actually find those things, because
I'm surprised they don't let you go back. They should let you backtrack. I'm surprised they don't let you do that.
No.
They should let you do that.
Yeah, I wish they did, but but it's like once you go into the next chapter, it doesn't really kind of give you that option. But then again, there are certain parts of the thing where someone will ask you to go back to a certain area to look for something. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but then you.
All right. I just want to play. I just want to check it out myself.
Yeah, you find it. Yeah.
I know.
It's a.
I'm downloading it right now.
I'm literally 3/4 into the game. I know I'm near the end because I'm starting to get deeper into the rabbit hole, and I'm starting to find out things. I'm like, oh shit, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But then again,
yeah,
it's awesome
now that,
and relevant and relevant to today's standards too. Because when you actually listen to the story and read it, you'll look and compare, listen to how times are today. And you're like, oh wow, yeah,
Right.
that
Like
deep.
like when you play Metal Gear.
Yeah,
It's that kind of feeling.
that deep. Yeah, that deep indeed.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, yes, that's my indie game of the week. Yeah, dude, I'm finishing that game tonight. Definitely tonight. Absolutely.
All right.
Bro, you're gonna see me on there. I'm gonna be on there playing too.
Yeah.
I'll say hello.
I was gonna say, now that He-Man's been pushed back until like sometime this summer, so I'll be able to check that out. And then I was thinking about getting Mouse PI for Hire, which came out yesterday, but I said to myself, you know what? I'm waiting for the physical in July, so I'm just gonna, like I said, once I'm done with Pragmata, I'll definitely jump on that for sure.
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
So now that we actually got through all that awesomeness, let's get into that gaming spit, because we have a lot to talk about. And
Yeah, we did talk. We already talked about some news already on GameSpit, but there's one thing we're definitely gonna.
oh yeah.
we're gonna have to talk about. But go ahead.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a hoot and a holler.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire spit. Let's just put it to you that way, okay? Let's get
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know,
Take your time.
do you love Street Fighter? Do you
Oh.
really love Street Fighter? I want to know if you guys really do, because I love Street
Yes,
Fighter.
I want to hear the chat though. Like the chat. Do you love Street Fighter? You're huge fans of the series.
All right.
That's like the one where the guy goes, "Get over here" or something.
Dude,
That's Mortal Kombat.
can I smack you? For a second?
Dumbass.
I want to smack you because
Dumbass.
You know what I'm. You know what. You know who I'm
blasphemy.
imitating.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah. Dumbass.
Bunghole.
Oh my god.
Fart knocker.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All
Mouse
right.
munch.
So, you know, there was a trailer that came out recently.
Yesterday.
It came out yesterday. I don't know if I should show the trailer or anything. Maybe I'll put it on mute. But
Well, listen. Here's the thing I wanted to tell you. If you're gonna show that trailer, you gotta put it on mute because you're gonna get strike. We're gonna get striked on that for
Okay.
sure.
No, that's
Especially that ridiculous out of place song they played on that trailer.
oh my sweet Jesus Christ. Okay, you know
You
what?
don't need no stinking trailer. Just talk about it, man. It's funny.
Okay, fine. Fine.
I mean, we got people to show.
I'm sure everybody's
so.
seen it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So.
What do you say, Chad? You guys seen it?
All right. Someone says Daryl said yes.
Survey
I love
time.
it. You got to explain yourself.
How do you love it though? I like. That's what I want to know.
I need to know. Not being facetious or anything like that. I'm not trying to roast anybody about that particular, but I want to know why. Because believe it or not, this is split down the middle. As it was going through the interwebs, I was hearing positive and I was hearing deeply negative things about the trailer.
Yeah, it was actually a good split though. When I was seeing the reactions online, there was a lot of people that hated it, and there was a lot of people that actually liked it.
Now,
So
there's certain
and then there was like a war going on. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was seeing people. The only thing that was so bad about this, this trailer was doing, is that when there was people saying that they didn't like the trailer, but then there's people saying, "Oh, well, nobody asked for your opinion. All right, you're just an idiot. You don't know what fun is. It's supposed to be stupid fun." I was like, "How about you shut up and just let people let them judge the trailer though. The trailers are there for people to judge on whether they want to go see the movie or not. Okay, I don't just like I said." For me personally, players out there, when I saw this trailer, I didn't like it. I just did not like it because to me, and they're going for the more 94 camp, like super goofy, goofiness. And I was hoping we would get something more in the lines like Street Fighter Assassin's Fist and Street Fighter Resurrection. If you haven't seen those, Go on YouTube and watch those. I was hoping we would have something on the line, but I just didn't like that what I was seeing, that people are disrespecting people's opinions and stuff and saying that, "Oh, well, you're an idiot, you're retarded, you're dumb, you just don't know you don't know what Street Fighter is. It's supposed to be goofy and fun." Like that's just childish behavior. That's just like child's behavior. It's like if a person doesn't like it, to say, "Hey, okay, he doesn't like it." Don't tell people to, "Oh, we didn't ask for your opinion. We didn't ask for your opinion, you retard." It's like, well, first of all, you don't have to engage with that person. If you want to engage with that person, then go right ahead. But be prepared; they're going to bite back. That's how it is on the internet. People are going to back up on their opinions. That was my issue when I saw a lot of that happening online on Twitter and X. But it was let's just say it was pretty much a shit show, But go ahead, Tons.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into my rant just yet, but I'm actually going to kind of give you like the abridged version of how I really felt about the outcome of the trailer. It felt kind of like the first Sonic trailer. Remember the first Sonic trailer that they showed? The one where they showed Sonic almost like in human form with the weird rat
was gross.
face, with the rat face.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yep.
Terrible.
And
That's how you felt?
yeah, and a meow. You know, and that meme.
Oh, God.
That meme is embedded into my face. And
And Coolio's Paradise. Oh, man, that song did not.
That's what I'm saying. There's some things that just don't fit.
Oh, that music was bad.
When you do a trailer, it's supposed to be in attract mode, kind of like in the arcades. You know, where it attracts you. It gives you certain stages, or gives you the movesets, or whatever it is to attract you to it, right? This repels people, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there are going to be some that said, oh, I like that campy, not, you know, whatever it is. Now, maybe you grew up in the era of when Street Fighter, the movie with Raul Julia and Jean-Claude Van Damme, was actually Minu Wen, I think.
Min Wang and Byron Mann and Damien Chapa. Yeah.
Okay, now, maybe you grew up in that era where you took probably mommy and daddy took you to the movies because they actually said, "Oh, you're interested in Street Fighter? Let's go to the movies and watch Street Fighter." And then when you saw Street Fighter, you were dazed and confused like I was, and I was watching and say, "Wait, Balrog is a good guy? What? You know, Dhalsim is a scientist? What? Blanca was actually was actually Charlie? No." Listen, that's not it, bruh. And on top of that, you know, I mean, M. Bison, played by Ralph Julia and everything. Listen, let me tell you something. I think he was an awesome M. Bison. He was.
Yeah, his acting was superior.
It was superb. And of course, you know, having Jean-Claude Van Damme and everything with his accent, being an American soldier. So
the Belgian.
He's from Louisiana. He sounds a little French. He's got a little bit of the French.
A little bit of the French. Okay.
They used it. They said that for Universal Soldier. Why wouldn't it work for Guile, dude?
And of course, having Chun-Li being a news reporter instead of a journalist.
Interpol.
A journalist instead of from Interpol. Yeah. There was a whole lot of mess up. And T-Hawk, dude. T-Hawk.
I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah.
The only way you'll know that was T-Hawk if you was like following the Street Fighter news that we only saw like in like Game Pro magazines or EGM magazines.
I did not know that was him.
Okay.
Until Van Damme called him T-Hawk.
Yeah. I only knew it was T-Hawk because I saw they had like a picture like all the cast members that was in there, and they showed the actors who they're playing, and then they show them how they look like. I think it was like back in the, I think it was the July issue of, or the August issue of Game Pro magazine that they actually showed footage behind the scenes of it, and I was like, I'm not sure about this, but we'll see. That's all I said.
Wow. So then of course another thing, nothing against my Samoans, my brothers, but having E Honda as a Samoan.
Hawaiian.
He was
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I don't understand. I said
he was a good E Honda though.
Oh, he was. No, he was.
Yeah, he was great E Honda.
He was great E Honda.
It's just odd.
He had the sumo size. Yes. He had the sumo size.
Yep. And
he looked just like him, dude.
He did.
He was just tanner.
He did. But Zangief basically was almost like a 1-to-1, almost. Because
he was good too.
Yeah.
He was like the best. He was one of the best castings in that movie for sure. Absolutely.
He certainly was. But DJ, DJ didn't even fight. He was like a goofy freaking and he was a bad guy.
They made him a 19 nerd.
He was supposed to be a DJ.
He's basically a 19 nerd.
Yeah, DJ.
That's what he's supposed to be.
His name is DJ for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, he's into music. He owns a club. He actually does, he does, his style of I think fighting. I think it's a little bit of
kickboxing. It's kickboxing.
Kickboxing, yeah.
It's just kickboxing, but he throws in the musical beats with it.
Yeah.
So it's own style.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not capoeira at all, but it's just more.
It's not Muay Thai. It's Western kickboxing.
That's all it is. Yeah.
So. But not one punch. Not one punch in the movie.
No,
He ran away when he saw Ken was coming, and he thought in that case was real money.
Yep. And Sagat,
you got paid.
Sagat, even though he looked like the character, he didn't have the height.
Meh.
Sagat was supposed to be
No.
7'3",
7'7", 7 foot tall. Yeah,
huge. He was.
yeah, he's supposed to be taller.
He was like a midget compared to the real Sagat.
Yeah,
Vega, on the other hand, looked pretty damn good. You
He was
know,
kind of a little bit too
know.
buff. He was too buff to be. He should have been skinnier.
it's still pretty damn cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it.
He was good, though.
I mean,
He was
he
good.
had the claw. Yeah, he had the claw. He had the max. He even pulled out the rolling claw special attack. So when he was fighting Ryu, so I was like, that gave a pass to me. That's a pass for me right there.
Ken Masters, okay,
Oh,
and
boy.
Ryu
And
Hayabusa.
Byron Man.
Don't get me started.
No, not Hayabusa. They called him
That's
Ryu
Hoshi.
Hoshi.
I'm sorry, Ryu Hoshi.
That
I'm sorry,
that
Ryu
wasn't his
Hoshi.
real.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ryu. I'm sorry, I said Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah, they called him Ryu.
Ryu, bro. Can I explain something to you? When I think about that, what were they thinking? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I don't understand at all what they were thinking when it came down to that. I said they make them smugglers. They're smugglers. They're actually more like con artists in a sense because they're
What they do is they steal from criminals.
Steal
That's
from
what they do.
Right.
They sell like fake weapons and they take their money and then they jet. That's
Yep.
what they do.
Yep, exactly. So
And they have some martial arts backgrounds.
yes, they
as well.
do have martial arts backgrounds, but Ken, which had short hair, he didn't have. He's supposed to have a ponytail.
It was a blonde hair.
Yeah, and that's
It
it.
was
It's
blonde.
more like it was it blonde or was it red? I don't even know. I mean,
He
It was
still
blo-
looks like
it's-
he still looks like milkweed from Blood In, Blood Out. You remember Blood In, Blood Out?
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
milkweed. That's meatloaf.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I remember.
Yeah.
And he was also in Under Siege with Steven Seagal.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Holy shit, that's right.
He said, "Nice to meet you, sweetheart. You too, Casey."
He's a good actor, man. How come he's not in more
He
things?
is. No, he is though. But I
He
don't
has to
think
be
he
in more
wasn't the
things.
right Ken. He wasn't the right Ken. He wasn't the right actor for Ken.
You know,
But, Blood In, Blood Out was dope. They should make that a game.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
yeah, but
But anyway, back on Street Fighter. My bad, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ryu.
Ryu, played by Byron Mann. He
Here's
was in that movie.
here's my grief with that. He didn't wear the headband the entire movie.
No, and what's funny in the Street Fighter the movie, the game, he wears the headband.
Yeah.
And if you get the steel book of Street Fighter, which I have, you see him that he's actually tying the headband right there. I was like, okay, why didn't he put that on in the movie at least? Was it that hard?
The director didn't care. I don't know. My thing about that movie, that '94 movie, I think it would have done better if it stood alone without piggybacking the Street Fighter franchise. You put that out as like a siege movie, like storming the enemy battlefront movie starring Van Damme, and rename all those characters as original characters. I think it would have done a lot better.
You know what?
And leverage Raul Julia's acting talent. They could have made him such a worse dictator type.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Strip all the Street Fighter stuff. Make it dark, rated R, and let Raul Julia and Van Damme go wild.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh yeah.
I think that
It would have been a badass movie.
I think you're on.
You would have all those actors. You had all those actors there. All those great actors in there doing their thing, and they're playing original characters. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would have been
Absolutely.
great. It didn't need the street like it. Yeah, so that was my beef. It just felt like a whole different movie, and they just threw the Street Fighter characters in for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
That was my chair. I didn't fart. My wife is laughing.
I'm sure it wasn't.
but the point of the matter is, I know we digressed a little bit, but the point of the matter is, when you actually just opposed to today's trailer, I would say that this is the kind of magic they were trying to regain, and not the one from like the what's it called, the Assassin's Fist But there
Right.
actually was an
Resurrection.
amazing Street Fighter
Yeah.
series.
And,
That-
and Resurrection was good, even though they didn't finish it though. But that was perfect. That was really good.
Okay, the fighting was good. Everything was good. The story was fantastic. Listen, I would say if they actually even expanded, or or even better, if they could have just kind of branched off from that series into an actually fully fledged like movie.
Oh
I
man,
have a
if they had the
feeling that
budget,
they would actually not gain any of that backlash from this particular trash fire, as you would put it.
yeah.
So what do you guys think?
All right, yeah. Like I said before, I mean, do you want me to give my thoughts on the whole trailer itself, or do you want me to, say what I wish would have happened?
Oh,
Like what?
go at it, man. Go at it. Because I'm gonna do my rant in a little bit, but go on it. Go for it.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though. Okay. Now, I'm not going to tell. Here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you to not go see this movie. Okay. If you enjoyed all the goofiness and all the the silliness in that trailer, and if that makes you happy, if you want to go see it, then by all means, go see it. And I hope you enjoy it. But me, who actually played Street Fighter, I played the first Street Fighter game when it first came out back in 1987, but I didn't get to touch that arcade until 1990. And I only played it once. But then when Street Fighter 2 came out, then I was a fan, and I was playing every single game from that point on until now, and now we're Street Fighter 6. I saw this when I saw the Street Fighter Van Damme film. I thought it was goofiness, and I thought it was dumb, and that was a strike one from Hollywood. That was a strike one for me from Hollywood. And then came The Legend of Chun-Li, which was a strike two for me. And when I saw this trailer, I felt like, okay, 3 strikes. Remember what they say: 3 strikes, you're out. And Hollywood, to me, it just shows me that they cannot do a proper Street Fighter movie. I mean, people saying that, well, Street Fighter is supposed to be bad, it's supposed to be dumb, it's supposed to be stupid, and all this other stuff. I'll say, okay, do you want a Street Fighter movie to be bad, or do you want a Street Fighter movie to be good, that actually has a good story, and all the characters could be represented? I'm not saying the movie can't be fun. It has a little silliness, okay? That's why we got characters like Dan. That's why we have characters like Armika, okay? There's some silly characters, okay? You can throw a little bit of comedy there. I'm not saying the movie has to be all seriousness. I am not saying that, okay? You can throw some silliness in there. Absolutely. There'll be some comedy moments. But there's actually some serious tone to Street Fighter. And the problem is that when I was seeing all these people, I felt like they never saw Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, how a really good, proper Street Fighter movie can be done. And also Resurrection, when they had the actor, Alan Wilson, who played as Charlie Nash. He was fantastic. Fantastic Charlie Nash. The best one live action Charlie Nash I ever seen. And I forgot the actress's name who played as Laura. She was good. She was fantastic. You know, she had the actual outfit that she wore in Street Fighter V, and she did her moves. And
yeah, she did.
I was impressed by that. Yeah, and to me, I was hoping that we were going to have something like Tony and I. We were talking about this yesterday. They could have just made it sort of like a blood sport and have them fight in other countries. And you know,
how hard is that? I'll save that for mine.
Yeah, you'll say when I'm done with mine, then. Yeah, you can
go on, please, because you're giving me more ideas, man.
Okay. And we were talking about, they have the money, they have the green screens. Even if they can't go to these locations to film that, they got the green screens right there. You know, I wanted to see a more serious, some good fight scenes, and of course there'll be some silly, but this is just it went all campy. It's like they wanted to outdo the '94 movie into all this goofiness and silliness. And that's not what I'm looking for in a Street Fighter movie. So, and plus some of the casting choices. I mean, I don't get how people can see Cody Rhodes as Guile. I don't understand how people can see Roman Reigns as Akuma. And when I saw them, they all, I said this before, they look like they're dressed up in Halloween costumes that they're going to a party. Because when I saw Roman Reigns as Akuma, that doesn't look like Akuma to me. That looks like a Roman Reigns is dressing up as Akuma to go to a Halloween party. Same thing with Cody
Roman
Rhodes.
Reigns in a bathrobe.
Oh my God! It looked like a cosplayer's nightmare. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. It's like bad cosplays. That's exactly what it was to me. And especially the way how they treated Ken. I was like, when I saw like Ken, the way Ken was portrayed in that trailer. Okay, they made him he's like a party rich guy. He's on MTV and he's doing all this goofiness and he's getting drunk he's getting drunk and he's doing karaoke. I was like, no, that's not Ken Masters to me. Okay, Ken Masters during his youth age, after he was done training with Ryu, after they got their training from Master Goken, he went back to the United States. He went to go fight in U.S. tournaments. He won a lot of those tournaments, but he still has that rivalry with Ryu. Okay, he still has that rivalry with Ryu. Wants to get back at him, and that's what he wants to do. Sure, I mean, there's gonna be times he does his party. He goes to these high tier parties and stuff like that, but he looks like a goof, and he's got a man bun. He's not supposed to have a man bun. And that part when Ryu came to his I don't know if it was his apartment or his place, and then all of a sudden when he meets you, he's like, ugh. Like, that's not Ken. Ken doesn't do that. He doesn't get drunk like that. I'm like, no, that doesn't speak Ken to me. And I just don't get it. And I said about Andrew Koji. Andrew Koji is a great actor and martial artist. If you see him in that show Warrior, great show by the way, fantastic show. I think he would have been more suitable as Fei Long than Ryu, to be honest.
Yes.
With you.
Oh yes. That's a
absolutely.
missed opportunity.
Yes.
Missed opportunity there.
He should have been Fei Long, and you could have had a little side story for him. Like he's a Hong Kong actor. You know, he wants to get out of the acting for a while, and he wants to test his skills against all these fighters because there's a Warrior tournament. He wants to get in there, and he wants to
He's
compete
respected by the lead character. Ryu respects Fei Long. They could have given him a substantial role, dude.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, and that's the way I see it, though.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it. But
Doran just mentioned the thing.
I want to say something? Go ahead.
He said Ken's gloves were annoying me in the trailer.
Oh.
God, I can't.
Now here's the thing about Ken's. I know you're cracking up, but yeah, it looked like Ken's gloves was way bigger than his hands from what I've seen. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And but to me,
32-ounce gloves.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you want to ask me like what characters look the best in that movie, it was Zangief and Dhalsim. The only thing about Dhalsim, people are going to complain, oh, he doesn't have the skull necklaces, which, that's a little minor. I don't care about that. That's fine. But he looked great as Dhalsim. But the other characters, I wasn't too pleased about. Like Julie was using a staff. Julie never uses a staff. She uses hand-to-hand combat. If they wanted a character to use a staff, why couldn't they go with Black from Street Fighter V? You know, and that actress who played Julia, I don't think she fits perfectly. I don't know if they're allowed to use Street Fighter EX characters, but she could have played Puma Plum, that Indian girl. I don't know if you remember her.
Oh yes, I remember her. She was a badass. She
would have been perfect for that role, especially she's from India. That character's from India. That would have been perfect right there if they could have used Street Fighter EX characters. That role should have been given to her right there. But I wasn't too thrilled about Cammy, and I wasn't too thrilled about, I don't know, something about Chun-Li. Some people said, I mean, she looked all right, but I feel like they kind of like overpowered her. Like she's supposed to be the lead role. I think that it looks like she's being more of the lead from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that I've seen.
Redemption for assassins, as Legend of Chun.
Legend of Chun-Li. Yes.
That's what I feel. That's what I felt like.
So,
It was almost like, oh, redemption. Oh, you know what? Let's make it a redemption story. That they, tie her in, and that should do the same thing she did in that freaking movie. Like they were pulling things,
right.
like things that worked and didn't work from other movies. I don't know.
Right, exactly. And the worst casting has to be Dan, with Andrew Schwartz, this idiot playing as Dan. I mean, could they have not gotten Bobby Lee to play as Dan? And why is Dan even there? And
I would have settled for Ken Jeong too. Ken Jeong would
have been fun. Yeah,
he would have been perfect as Dan.
He would have been freaking hilarious. He would have been funny, even though he's getting his butt kicked though. But you know what? People will get a kick out of that just to see either Bobby Lee or Ken Jeong to get their butts kicked, and he wouldn't mind.
I love both those guys.
Sure those two wouldn't mind. Those guys are fantastic. Those are the most funniest Asian actors, and they would have been good. I think these guys, if to do a little bit of training, because they're gonna have to throw some punches and kicks, and they wouldn't mind that at all. Just get a little bit of training for these guys, and that's it. But the problem is that the only reason why Dan was in that tournament because he wants to fight Sagat because he murdered his father. So why is Dan even there in the first place? And before I cut everything out, I know I'll let Torrance say Bison for his rant because I already know I don't like the actor that they got for him. My biggest complaint from the bad casting I saw was El Frente. Why is El Frente a fat?
Oh God.
He's El Albóndiga.
Oh God.
The meatball. He's a meatball, dude.
Did they get
Albóndiga.
Did they get confused? Did they get confused in a thing about what character that was actually?
He looks like Rufus cosplaying as El Fuerte.
Yes.
Oh God. Could you imagine if they actually let's mix Rufus with El Fuente, put two and one together?
They should have put Rufus in the movie. You want to make it funny? Put Rufus in there.
Yeah.
Have Rufus fight Dan.
They could have just put Rufus in there. Yeah, they could have got somebody to put. Oh God, but yeah.
FC Doyle like the Rufus joke. He's right. He looks like El Fuerte is wearing.
Oh my God.
Rufus is
crossover. It's like a crossover. It's like it's like almost like he's cosplaying as El Fuerte. Rufus.
Yeah.
Cosplaying as El Fuerte. That's
it's
how
El Fuerte skin for
Rufus.
Rufus.
Look how big he was, dude.
When you unlock outfits.
Oh my.
They should make it an unlockable outfit for Rufus.
But yeah.
As El Fuerte.
But that's just my those were my thoughts about the movie, and I was disappointed. I was very disappointed from what I seen. So,
all right.
Like I said, so I'm almost done here.
Okay.
So that's I know Torrance is ready. I know Tony wants to go next, but yeah, that's what I'm just disappointed from what I seen. And like I said before, if you guys like what you saw, all right, I don't tell people to go not to do this, not to do that. If you want to see this movie, by all means, go watch it. Hope you enjoy it. That's it. But me, as a guy who played Street Fighter for a very long time and wanted to see something a more serious tone, like how Street Fighter Assassin's Fist was, I'm just disappointed and I was pretty upset from what I seen. And that's all I got to, like Stone Cold Steve Austin said. And that's all I got to say about that. So, Tony,
what do you got?
Your turn.
Yeah, what do you have?
All right. I've got a bit. I'm not gonna. You know how I am. All right. So when I think of Street Fighter growing up the entire time, you know what I thought? Cool, not campy. You had these super-powered martial artists fighting in all these beautiful locales all around the world. The game was pretty serious to me in an anime type way. It didn't get campy to me until that '94 movie with Van Damme and
Raul Julia.
And the subsequent cartoon that came out with it, which was just as goofy.
Oh, that's right. The USA cartoon.
The USA cartoon.
Yes.
Street Fighter.
Okay, so, but that always seemed like a one-off. Nobody cared. They still love Street Fighter for what it was, and that's when all the cool animes came out, with like the animated one for Street Fighter 2, the alphas. That Street Fighter V series was amazing.
Yeah, I have it on DVD.
Yeah, it was always cool to me. Now, so I was expecting the Van Damme Street Fighter movie to be cool. I was like, hey, I love Van Damme. This is going to be cool.
Yeah.
No, I remember being very disappointed after seeing that movie, and I vowed not to talk about it again. After I saw The Legend of Chun Li, the Van Damme one was a masterpiece, and I ended up loving it for that reason. That's
Oh
why.
yeah.
That's why I was like, okay, it's campy. You know what? I like it now. Only because The Legend of Chun Li was so horrible that the
Yeah.
Van Damme one was a masterpiece by comparison.
Yep.
Mhm.
But again,
Oh yeah.
it went back. I still saw Street Fighter as cool, never as goofy. 5 came out, I kind of was late to the party with that, and I was a little bored with it. But when 6 came out, there was that whole revival. Bam, I was all in on Street Fighter again. So I was really hoping this movie would be cool until I started seeing the cast. I was like, I don't feel so good about this. You know how I feel? I shared it on X, and I'd make this joke with you guys all the time. Remember the South Park Indiana Jones scenes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like the kids witnessing that scene and, and crying at school. That's how I feel about when I see this movie. Now, I get why people like because it's campy. Over the past, 20 years now, we've been getting stuff like Snakes on a Plane, stuff like Mystery Science Theater is very popular. People actually like crap. That's something I've come to terms with, man. It's a market. People love it. That's why they love B-movie horror movies that are so bad. Bad movies.
Yeah.
Just
Shit
it's
movies.
just more it's just more of a mainstream thing now. Appropriate when it's supposed to be that way. I don't think it should be applied to Street Fighter. I saw the trailer. I think a lot of these people are at least decent to really good actors. That's not the problem. They're cast as the wrong roles. That's one of my huge problems with that. It also doesn't capture the feel of the game anymore. Like, why are they? It seems like they're all locked up in a warehouse, and it's some sort of like Dan the Dog type of tournament instead. You remember Dan the Dog with Jet Li?
Yes, I remember
That's what it
that.
felt like.
Unleashed, right?
Yeah.
Unleashed.
It felt like that. And I was like, it shouldn't be this dark. This isn't Street Fighter. Yeah, Street Fighter isn't. How are you dark and campy at the same time? It's like that Batman.
Dark.
It's the Jim Carrey Batman.
Oh, you mean Batman?
It was
Forever
like that
and
kind of
Batman
dark.
Robin. Yeah, it was too dark.
that's
the fights were too close. Yeah, the fights were too. You
That's-
couldn't see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Go
feeling
on.
I got out of it. That's the exact feeling I got out of this movie. Like I said, I get why people like it. I don't like it for the same reasons. I don't think I'm going to enjoy this one, so I'm probably going to skip this one. Where else can I go with that? That's pretty much all I have to say.
Well, what the castings? Any thoughts about like some actors and dimension or?
My thoughts. All right. They didn't need to give Cody Rhodes a wig. They didn't have to give Van Damme a wig. Why'd they have to put one on Cody Rhodes? It looks ridiculous. Jason Momoa, you're getting paid millions of dollars. You can at least shave for the role, man. Blanca's never canonically had a beard. Same with
That's
you,
true.
Roman. Same with you, Roman.
Yeah.
And these guys kind of don't have an excuse. They're our age. They've played these games. They grew up playing these games.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I think Alan Richardson from the Reacher series that's on Prime Video, I think he would have been a perfect Guile because he's more bigger than Cody Rhodes.
True.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes has a soft face too. He has the face to play Guile.
Soft
You know,
face.
Guile's a very stern-looking dude.
Yeah.
He always looks pissed off. Even when he's happy, he looks pissed off.
If you see Alan Richardson, he's always got a pissed off face whenever he's doing, whenever he's like solving crime or mysteries on the show. Because I said to myself, oh yeah, he would be a perfect Guile, but shame he didn't get cast for it.
I could do a Dreamcast role instead of this nonsense and have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. And
like when you think of our cast, 50 Cent looks silly too.
He does.
As Balrog.
They didn't need to give him the fake hairline.
Look
the fake hairline
look
looks
at the images
ridiculous.
Look at the images on the screen, for players. just take
Oh,
a
geez.
good effing look. And also the Don.
That's supposed to be Dan.
Dan, dude, are you serious? Why?
Let me enhance.
Well, why is he wearing a pink
Enhance.
suit? Though? He's supposed to be wearing a pink tee.
He has a shirtless gi.
And then cast
sleeveless
this idiot and Andrew Schwartz playing Dan, and I know it's funny. It's funny that people don't mind it too, but they're whitewashing Dan.
And that guy looks like he's just imitating Eric Andre. It's not even an original character. That's an Eric Andre character.
It's funny. Eric Andre is in this movie. He's playing the announcer that was in Street Fighter V.
Yeah,
Savage. Oh, he's in the movie.
Yeah, Savage.
Yeah.
Dude.
I just looked at this and I was like,
that is Eric Andre. I'm an idiot. All right.
Yeah, that is.
It's all good.
The picture is so small, man.
Hold on. Let me enlarge it. I'll enlarge it. Hold on.
Do you think that maybe Andrew Schwartz was cast as Dan because he's probably friends with Eric Andre?
Probably.
And he had close ties with the studio?
Come on. There's no doubt.
Everybody
no
hooks
doubt.
their buddies up,
Come
man.
on. Yeah, exactly.
You get an acting gig, you want to work with your friend again? Yeah, everybody does it. We've done it, dude.
Yeah. And notice they're missing Fei Long, they're missing T-Hawk, and they're missing Sagat.
Yes.
And Sagat's a major character. You can't,
maybe,
especially if you have.
That's the reason why Dan is supposed to be in this tournament because he's supposed to go after him. He's going after him, and Sagat wants to be in this tournament because he wants his revenge against Ryu for giving him that scar on his chest.
Yeah, and Ryu's the reigning champ, and Sagat wants it back. Wow, there's characters omitted, major characters.
And they had what's his name, Hiro Gato, who was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I heard they put a bodysuit on him to play as the Honda, and I'm saying to myself, why couldn't they get like a sumo wrestler from Japan to play as Honda?
They could have gotten another wrestler to play him, someone like Solo Sikoa.
Listen, do you?
to play as Honda, I think they could have got a Japanese sumo wrestler from Japan. That's what they should have went with.
And the bad stunt team and everything, especially when it comes to like all these high wire freaking moves. Like literally, I mean, they have the dolls, so why not have T-Hawk? Yeah, that makes sense because believe it or not, because some of the dolls and everything were actually some of his people that actually got taken from Shadowlaw. So and they
he should have been in there too.
Yeah, of course, it makes perfect sense. But nope. I think probably the reason why could have been a lot of reasons why. The whole thing about Native Americans and how they're portrayed in movies, yada yada. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. So we'll but I that's neither here nor there. There's been a lot of controversy about that too.
As you gotta say, Tony, before Torrance goes on his.
Honestly, I'm so not into this trailer and everything or this movie. That's pretty much all I have to say. I really want to hear his thoughts because I saw pictures of Bison and I was like, what's that? Did he steal Michael Jackson's jacket?
Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad playing Bison.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you need someone Diesel. Bison's a very wide dude.
You know who could have played as Bison? They could have got either John Cena or they could have got the guy who played Bison in the Power Rangers Cross Street Fighter trailer they had a couple of years ago. That guy was a perfect Bison.
Shoot,
he had the menacing look.
If you wanted star power, and you've got Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns already there, yeah, Cena would have made a perfect Bison.
And you know who could have played in El Fuente? They could have either got Rey Fenix
Rey Mysterio.
Or Rey Mysterio or any luchador, popular luchador they could have gotten.
Yeah, but you got to think like a businessman. They want the largest draws to bring in more people. It would have to be Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Rey's huge. He's entertained like 3 generations now in his short life. Yeah.
He's got the same height as El Fuente, so yeah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Not Rufus dressed up like El Fuerte.
Oh boy.
I heard. Okay, so Mystery Science Theater. No, their spinoff, Rift Rex. Those fellas.
Okay.
they watched the '94 Street Fighter movie, and they had some
Oh, they
hilarious
did.
jokes about that too. Yeah, they did. They said something about they all look like stand-ins for the real characters. Yeah, no, yeah, those guys they ripped it. If you guys have a chance, watch their take on it. It's hilarious.
I have to get that down. I got to check
Yeah,
that
riff
out.
tracks, '94 Street Fighter. Boom, there you got it.
Okay.
The jokes, dude, you will cry laugh at the jokes.
Okay.
They're well written.
I am going to put.
You
I
ready,
hope they
Tom?
riff this one. I hope they watch this one and riff.
Oh, dude, if they rip that one, oh, man. That's the only time you will watch it, Tony.
Yeah, those are the OG Mystery Science Theater guys. So yeah, I got to see them rip on this new Street Fighter.
They most likely will. I think they will for sure.
Oh, they will,
They
dude.
will.
They come, dude. They ripped on Star Wars. Nothing is safe. Some movies have it coming.
They're most likely going to do that, though. My sister even said.
I know they are.
My sister even said that it looks like more like a B-rated movie, like a sci-fi movie, which it does.
You remember the Tekken movie that came out, the live-action Tekken? That's
Oh
what it
yes,
reminded me of, too.
yes.
It reminded me of that too.
Oh God.
And yeah, that one's forgettable. I don't.
Yeah.
And Dead or Alive. Don't forget about Dead or Alive.
King of
And the King of
Fighters.
Fighters movie.
Yeah,
That was. What the hell? Seriously, that.
I don't even want to talk about that movie, to be honest with you.
This is just another one of those. It's gonna get lumped in with those.
Taking my
Yeah.
favorite.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right. So
Let's do this.
I'm
Go ahead. I'm ready for it.
Whew, okay.
Let it out.
Hollywood. Let me talk to you for 1 second. I have been an advocate for different movies that are taking depictions of video games and absolutely destroying them. This right here is pretty much the whole lot of do not do all over it 10 times over. It's like watching a depiction of Cat in the Hat. You remember that one? And that was like a complete trash fire of a nursery rhyme movie. Not saying that, I actually, don't like slapstick, but you don't do this. Street Fighter has lore. A lot, even though it's not perfected. But Street Fighter has lore and it has history. There is a continuum to it. This right here is a mishmash of throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. This is actually what you do not do. And there's a lot of it. Take a look at this picture. Take a look at it. Take a good look at it. Look at the characters. Look at who's portraying them. Ask me several times. Is this the depiction of the characters that you actually played in the arcade? Is this a depiction of any movies that you or any other shows or cartoons that you look at Dan Hibiki? Look at him. What are they doing? Look at Chun-Li. She looks gorgeous. She does. But the way they portrayed her in the trailer made her seem like a teenage kid running around recruiting street fighters.
Yeah, she's a cop.
Beautiful.
What?
What is this stuff?
What are they doing? Oh, I listen. I Cody Rhodes. I mean, I get it. The American
Nightmare.
I get it.
He's money. That's why.
Just picking him.
He's gonna track our wrestling fans.
No. And Joe? Who the fuck is Joe? Joe's a throwaway character from the first Street Fighter game.
The
Why
first
put him in
character
the
you
movie?
meet in the U.S. Stage.
Now they don't
Forgettable
have
character.
pictures of El Fuerte in this picture. I was searching for him. But how
No.
dare you? How dare you make him seem like a gelatinous freaking fat dude in a luchador suit? Why? What are you trying to do? Who are you? Who is your audience? I get you wanted to try to do something slapstick. Light slapstick is okay. Heavy slapstick is a no-no. It's almost like, oh, let's make a huge joke out of this whole entire Street Fighter thing. You know, let's just, you know, throw some special effects, and you know, people will just clamor because it says Street Fighter. And I'm pretty sure that the cast had a great time doing this movie. But this is not it, dude. Take a look. Take a look at the characters. You know, Jason Momoa, being as Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Akuma.
Oh, no,
sorry,
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is Akuma, and Jason Momoa is Blanca.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I could go on and on about this, but the whole entire trailer just smelled like trash. Even the soundtrack that they chose. Don't get me started.
Oh boy.
If you remember if you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog, the first trailer, the very first trailer, not the revised one, the first trailer of Sonic the Hedgehog. Look it up. This is what it reminds me of. This is all the have, do not do, all over it. Now, I know that the internet is kind of split on what they really want out of a Street Fighter movie. Oh, we want to make it fun and campy. We want to make it, it's supposed to be fun. I get it. But come on, man.
I want this to be fun too. It didn't have to be like that.
Remember the Street Fighter movie that came out with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia, and several other, the cast. I get it. It was slapstick comedy. Okay, we get it. And it was a little bit of seriousness and also a little bit of campy, and it kind of worked for that time because, a lot of the directors were not really taking these IPs that seriously. They took a couple of ideas, they took some of the concepts, and then they make a movie of their own. Just like Super Mario Brothers movie. Remember the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah.
With John Leguizamo.
This is what.
Why are they all dark? Why are they all dark?
Ball. Another character.
Why are all these video game movies dark?
I know.
These bad video game movies.
Forget that name. Remember that debacle?
Yeah, I know.
Of a whole bunch of IPs that they actually took and ruined and basically shit on. He shit on a lot of IPs. House of the Dead, shit on it. Blood Rain, shit on it. Postal, even though it was like a really like odd game, shit on that too. So
who keeps giving him money?
Maybe you guys. I mean, I know you threw millions of dollars into this, into this movie. With all these the casting and stuff like that, and you're probably gonna make that money back in spades. Who knows?
Yeah.
And everybody who actually wants to watch it, I'm not telling you don't go see this movie. That's not what I'm trying to say.
No, we're not telling you.
I am trying to tell you, as a person who's played Street Fighter, who's watched movies, who's actually seen Assassin's Fist, watch that movie. If you haven't seen that, stop what you're doing. Pull it up, look it up, watch it.
It's on YouTube. You can watch this on YouTube. And
if you decide to go see this movie, and you watch this movie, you're going to look back and say, damn, I want my refund.
I think so.
I guarantee you.
I don't think a lot of people are going to be happy with this, man.
But once again, I'm not telling you not to go see this movie. But, sorry, My ticket is going elsewhere.
That's a no for me, dog.
And listen. You want to see a trailer done right? Mortal Kombat 2, trailer done right. And I can't wait until me and Johnny go see that. It's gonna be freaking amazing.
Yeah, and I think and what it is, what the difference is with Mortal Kombat 2, it looks like they actually respect the source material. Now I know there's people out there, they're saying, "Oh, why is Jay bald?" The director Todd Garner said, "Oh, watch the movie and you understand why he's bald." I don't like that, but you know what? Let's just see what this actress does when she plays this Jay. Oh crap! What about now? Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. What about now?
Where are you?
Can they hear me? Can they hear me or no? Uh-oh.
What's up, Chad? Can you hear me? I can hear Johnny. I can hear you guys. What's going on there, Val?
Is everything all right, Tony? I mean, I can hear you, Tony. I don't know about Tars.
We lost Taurus's audio.
Oh. Okay.
And the trailer was so bad, it knocked out Taurus's audio.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It just shot Hadouken's right into his mic.
Stop
talking about this.
Stop making fun of our trailer. Stop bashing on our trailer.
I wonder if Taurus's audio went out because El Fuerte sat on his microphone.
El Fate.
Or did he accidentally ate it? He accidentally ate his microphone.
You know, here's once Tars said, "Are you back, Tars?"
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right, we're having fun with this thing, man.
Sorry.
Did El Fuerte eat your mic?
Yeah, yes, but most like I don't know what the hell happened to it and everything, but for some reason and everything, it was almost like it was reverberating, like I was bouncing back and forth, but I fixed it.
Oh, okay, great.
So anyway, so you heard most of my rant anyway. So
yeah, we heard everything what you said, and
okay. So but I missed what you guys were actually the feedback that you were giving me, but that yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying about the whole thing with Jay. Some people are complaining that Jay's bald, but I said the director Todd Garner said to watch the movie, you'll find out why. But even though I don't like Jay bald, but you know what? It's not going to make me stop to watch this movie because it seems like they learned a lot from the last movie.
Yeah.
When I saw that trailer.
Mortal Kombat 2, I can't wait because it turns out they're going to take all the mistakes that they actually had for the first movie and they redirected the ship in a sense and actually kind of bring the story forward, but with all the things that they've actually learned from the first movie and do it right in the second movie. I can't wait.
It's absolutely. Yep, exactly.
I can't wait. You know, speaking of which and everything, I still got to give you the money for the ticket and everything because I take care of that.
You'll give it to me when you get a chance.
No.
Don't worry.
Soon. Actually, probably soon. You know, I gotta get your permission. So.
All right. No, all good, man.
But anyway,
is that all we got to say about the Street Fighter show?
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore because right now I'm getting anxiety just talking about it.
I hear you.
Because it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to be watching it. I'll probably watch it when it actually goes on stream just for the hell of it and and you know and just go through that nightmare and actually roast the fuck out of it again at the time. But anyway, but that's just it. Okay, but go ahead.
You know what I figured out? The guy who wrote the Street Fighter movie did Captain America: Brave New World and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He wrote for those. So why is this so like off?
I heard Captain America. What was it? Brave New World, the one that Sam Wilson's Captain America, the last one. It was the last
yeah, that's
one,
what
right?
he wrote that one.
I heard a lot of people said that movie wasn't that good.
Okay.
I heard it wasn't that great.
Well, he probably worked with a team on that show. Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier wasn't bad, but yeah, Captain America: Brave. I saw the trailer. I skipped it.
Yeah, a lot of people said it wasn't that great.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier. I actually watched the whole entire thing. It was actually
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
No,
It wasn't bad. There was a lot.
It just wasn't great. It wasn't great from what I
But
heard.
it wasn't great. No.
Yeah. Interesting. That's kind of interesting right there to hear.
Yeah, and the U.S. agent actually was basically born from that show anyway. So,
Right. John
Russell
Walker.
Jr.
Yeah, John Walker, yeah. So as the supposedly the new Captain America with a gun, because I mean, you remember, think about that. You know, if you ever read the comic books, you know, and Captain America with a gun. Everybody's like, "Oh, Captain America never had a gun." This is different.
No, it was all about the shield, dude.
Yeah,
the shield was like his thing.
Yeah, but the thing is that he also didn't know how to throw it. He didn't. He
just used it to protect himself. That's all.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So so basically, he wasn't skilled with it. Only Falcon, I think.
Falcon. Yeah, Sam Wilson. Yeah,
Sam Wilson was the only one that actually knew how to wield his shield. So, but anyway,
gotcha.
All
right.
So get enough of that. You know, we're
on the topic now.
Yeah. First we're gonna go on a nice little 5-minute break.
Okay.
And then come back, and then we're gonna go into the main topic. So
yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be
you guys. I think the players are gonna like this one.
Indeed. All right, so guys, sit tight, and enjoy the mission. Yo, listen, we gotta take a little bit of break, so we'll be right back after these words.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here. Check it out. What do you think about that? We got real-time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot is an Australian name.
Beast you loved on Super NES. And now we've captured him on Game Boy in an all-new game with all new enemies and worlds. Donkey Kong Land. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Yo, it's Sega's Toe Jam and Earl. The hippiness, hoppiness party that's kicking around the world. It's giving it to you like it. Toe Jam and Earl is so funky, it'll make you scream like nothing ever before. Genesis is so much more. Toe Jam and Earl. Two homeboys can play a different gig every time. Go get your one and you'll be in the hell. You gotta get it. It's a whole lot more.
And guess what, players? We are back in business. Game on.
Gaming Trouble will return after this commercial break.
Super Double Dragon, the ultimate in Super Nintendo martial arts action. All new weapons, characters, and street fighting action. Super Double Dragon for Super NES and Double Dragon 3 for Sega Genesis. The action keeps coming.
Double Dragon, the greatest martial arts video game legend ever. Kick it off with the million-seller Double Dragon 2 for your NES. And now, the incredible Double Dragon 2 Legend comes to Game Boy. The most outrageous portable street fighting action ever. And for world-class martial arts action, it's got to be Double Dragon 3. Total Double Dragon action for NES and Game Boy. From Acclaim, choose your weapon.
Return of Double Dragon for Super Famicom.
Technos! Double Dragon 3, the ultimate in NES martial arts action continues with all new weapons, characters, and street fighting moves against the world's most awesome villains. Double Dragon 3 from Acclaim, the action...
Double Dragon 2, The Revenge for your Nintendo Entertainment System. The blockbuster arcade hit. 2-player head-to-head action. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge.
Double Dragon 2, The Revenge for your Nintendo Entertainment System. The best action game ever from Acclaim.
Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. Shaquito Bounty Hunter, enforcer of justice. Left hand, right hand, Register. Lethal weapons. Like foot. Left foot. Size 22. Register lethal weapons. This is your target.
Introducing Shaq Fu, Kung Fu Shaq style. For Sega Genesis and Super NES.
What it is Space Invaders for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. What it does is unleash a steady stream of alien forces who keep coming and coming, just like in the arcade, till it feels like a vice in your central nervous system while they fall down like two-legged elbows. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. We went to the big guy.
We laid the whole thing out for him.
We told him we had this great idea for a new game called Sonic and Knuckles.
It's Knuckles in his own game. Plus, it has new technology.
Lock-on technology.
So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3.
It's revolutionary.
He just laughed at us. So we sold the whole thing to Sega?
Who's laughing now? Batman!
Sega.
This is the story of Earthworm Jim video game. In outer space, a sweet evil cyborg belongs to Queen Cyberspace suit while it smooshes. When I slimy Earthworm Jim, and blammo, he becomes a superpowered hero. He takes out that precious dog. Then that stupid worm goes onto the planet. He even tries mucus spongy jumping.
And if that doesn't stop him, maybe the battle with Queen festering sweaty slug for a butt will. Earthworm Jim from Playmates.
Welcome to the next level.
We now return to Gaming Trouble. Let's turn.
What's up, players? Gaming Trouble will be right back after these commercial breaks.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit arcade action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does. Does.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade hits.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
What Nintendo don't. The 16-bit Genesis system by Sega. Genesis does it all.
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで新発売。カプコン。
Zelda from the very start. I got the heart, it's Mars to play the part. Down with Zelda. Peeping through with an overhead view. Cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts. Never cut slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Don't understand I'm the man with the plan. Cause the power's in my head, and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
Hey, players, we're back. Time to turn up the treble.
Let's do it.
All right, folks, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that nice little commercial break. You know, we had to, rescue a couple of princesses and damsels in distress, and they needed our help. But you know, we're gonna
The little mushroom bastard
yeah.
said they're in another castle.
Well, no, we did like Chuck Norris and everything, you know, where we kicked his ass, and then we actually brought the castle to us, and then we got the princess and everything, you know, and of course we got our 1-ups. So, but anyways, let's talk about our main topic, bro. And our main topic is, of course, the misunderstanding, or the idea that us players, people who don't play games, people who don't even care about video games, what they think about us as players. What do you think about people who actually play video games? And there's been so many names, you know, they call them lamers.
Yeah,
you know,
the misconceptions of the game.
Yeah,
of the players.
Yeah, exactly.
Misconception of the game players.
Yeah, and
that's what it is.
Yeah, we have been called many things. You know, basically when I was growing up, as a young lad who loves video games, you know, they called me like brain dead. They called me, you know.
What?
They called me a nerd. Nerds.
Yeah, like loser.
Loser,
yeah.
You know, or basement dweller. Or, I can go on and on. And I remember growing up, and the video games were pretty much frowned upon, especially for parents, teachers.
Oh yeah, especially in the 80s and 90s, man. If people found out that you play video games around that time, like especially in school, they already like threw you in the loser section.
Yeah, they laugh at you. They laughed at me.
Some looked at you like you did crack.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, I'm just playing Star Fox. Relax.
You're playing with your toys.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just playing Street Fighter. I'm just playing Street Fighter 2. That's it. Well, what did I do wrong? Does Street Fighter 2 offend you? Does it offend you because they're fighting? You got characters fighting each other on the screen.
They think you killed somebody to get the money for that game.
Even girls laughed at us.
Dude, they wouldn't even talk. They wouldn't even talk to you.
They wouldn't even.
80s and early 90s.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, man! You mentioned video games. You mentioned video games. They frown at you.
They kind of just glaze over. Yeah. Their eyes just glaze over until you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you actually
kind of funny
a girl that it's yeah. It is funny because here's the thing though. If you find a girl that played video games in like the 80s and 90s, that was extremely rare.
Very rare.
Oh yeah.
Very rare. Very rare at that time. Nowadays, a ton of girls out there are playing games right now. So, but
they're making money off it, dude.
Didn't they call them tomboys? They called people who
they were called tomboys.
They call my sister is one of those. She played with me.
Yeah.
So
exactly, but that was the issues at the time. Those were different times, brother. Now I'm saying to myself, since you said there was money involved, I guarantee I can bet you could probably bet your bottom dollar that if there was no money involved, do you think we would actually be? I don't think we'd be seeing a lot of female game players that much.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, dude.
No.
And I'm not trying to be a sexist or anything. I'm not trying to be sexist, but this is
you just see the pattern. It's a pattern,
Exactly.
dude. An established pattern that everyone can see. Yep. It's true.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but I did. I hope I'm not. Because I know Charles was. I did put out a list of what like the top, like they did like some top of like 5 about like the misconceptions about video game players. I did put one. Like, look, I could put out for number 1, and then we could just go with that if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
If this is like.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Yep.
Okay. So this is number 1. This is how people like this. This gets me so angry so much. Players are wasting their time playing video games.
That drives me nuts.
This drives me absolutely insane. Because I tell people this. Okay, so you think of me playing video games is wasting my time. I ask them, what do you do for your time? Because whatever you do on your time you're also wasting your time as well. So I hear people saying that, oh, I'm going to check the new Netflix show, the new HBO Max show, and oh, and you hear girls, oh, I'm gonna have a glass of wine and I'm gonna watch Utopia or the next Sex in the City or the new episode of Pitt, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna watch these teenagers have the sex edition and all that good stuff or whatever it is. I'm like, okay, so you're just going like this, and you're not being active. Okay, let me tell you something. With video games, what you're doing in video games, you're actually like playing. You're actually doing something. You're like either solving something or like going through something. It's like you're actually like doing something to say, hey, I did this. I like beat this game. I beat the secret boss. I got everything. I got all the achievements and trophies. There you go. I accomplished something right there. What are you accomplishing by watching these shows? Like,
double standards.
I don't get these people. It's like, it's like I'm actually doing something there. It's like, why do you think more and more people are actually playing games right now? And then there's a bunch of TV shows and movies out there that are shit nowadays. And then you have the audacity to like judge people that they're actually like doing something. There's actually video games you can learn something as well. You could actually learn something from playing video games. You're not going to learn anything from watching these bullshit Netflix shows, and all this crap shows that's been coming out as of late.
Except for cheating and all that other nonsense,
Yeah, and all that bullshit. And then you see people like saying, "Oh," and then they watch these documentaries about this killer, like the end of somebody, and it's like, why would I want to make myself like miserable and waste my time and watch bullshit shows out there when most of the time all these shows are shit nowadays. It's like I don't see anything impressive when people say, "Oh, I saw the latest Keeping Up with the Kardashians" or the latest reality shows. Like, why the fuck would I want to watch people's reality shows when they're all faking bullshit? I'd rather be doing something that I can accomplish for myself. Like, okay, games are fun. Hey, at least I'm doing something.
That's the problem.
So for these people that are saying that video games are a waste of time, no, it's not a waste of time. If you're having fun doing something, it ain't a waste of time. Okay? So and if these people are telling you that you should be doing something on your time, you can take my word for what it is. If you got people out there that's telling you, oh, you're wasting your time playing video games, you should do something else. These are the people you should not be hanging around with at all. Because they're trying to control your life, and that tells me they want you to be as miserable as they are. So that's what I have to say about when people are telling me that we're wasting our time playing games. Whoever wants to go first? Tony?
Yeah, Dorian actually said something interesting. He said, yes. He says, yes, it's a waste of time. That's what the military wants you to have video experiences now. He says about drones. Now, I mean, I think that's what you're talking about. Like, they talk about that. The misconception is basically they're weaponizing these things, these experiences now. They're trying to have this misconception that, oh, well, they're trying to keep you indoors. Wrong. See, you gotta understand. Playing video games is a hobby and a choice. And like everything in life, it's a choice. Right? You go out with your friends, you watch a movie, and everything takes a chunk out of your time. It's a huge piece of the pie. Now, the misconception that people play video games all day long. Now, it once again depends on the person. If a person doesn't really have friends, or they're antisocial, or they don't, or don't go outside and touch grass or something like that. They're very to themselves. They call them, some people call them introverts. These are basically choices. These are choices. And as a parent, Same thing. You know, people play games to be social. In other words, they might have a friend who's across the river, across the sea, or whatever it is, and they play video games just like you, probably whatever time it is, or you guys can actually coordinate and play a session or two in a multiplayer game, and you get camaraderie out of that. I'd heard people who actually gotten married. You know, like they found they found a girl they actually played with and everything, and they had found some commonality.
That's
Like,
kind of common now.
Remember that the
It's
one
common now.
from Halo. I think it was a Halo thing. You know what's
Yeah, there's a bunch of Warcraft ones too.
Warcraft, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, the problem is that what media is telling you and what reality is telling you. The media tells you a lot of falsities about what we actually do. You know. Oh, if you play video games, like let's just say, I don't know, back in the 80s, if you play video games, you'll never be able to get a job. If you play video games, you will never gain a skill. If you play video games, you'll never.
That's a funny one.
You won't get any money. You're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your talent. They call it talent.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Esports has entered the chat.
Right. Oh, see,
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Esports has entered the chat. You see what I'm doing here?
Yep.
There's guys making millions of dollars playing video games professionally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
You'll never amount to anything. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
You'll never be a game tester. You know, game testers and they don't make that much money. Oh, bro, I could blow that. Yeah. The average salary for a game tester, I mean, basically a part-time or full-time game tester, you know, you're looking at a decent salary. You're talking about almost, well, if you're doing it part-time, you get about $25,000 to $30,000 a year. If you play it if you're doing full-time, basically depending on what company you're actually working for, you make about $57,000 to almost $80,000 a year, which is a pretty nice chunk of change. And
yeah, that's pretty righteous.
Yeah, and then of course, like if you work for like major corporations like Microsoft or anything like that, you could earn about $95,000 to almost $130,000 a year. This is just for testing.
Oh,
this is just for testing.
Mm-hmm. Sniffing out bugs, saying, "Hey, this glitch is here."
And people were saying before that game testers, they don't make that much money though. At that time, like during the 90s, though, when there was, I was actually interested in doing something like that, but I heard during that time they weren't making that much money. One of the developers at that time.
Here's the thing with game testing. Your skill is also transferable to other parts of the software field in testing.
Yep.
You're writing the same reports. You're doing the same tests.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's transferable skills you could use elsewhere.
See, now people are like, oh, all you do is play video games all day. That's not the dude. Listen. I've talked to someone who actually did game testing, okay? Game testing is not just sitting around playing video games. Yeah, they say, oh, you're lucky. You play video games all day. Dude, it ain't like that, bruh. It's not
they
like
gotta work
that.
reports, dude. Long reports.
There's
a lot of paperwork.
And they got write down if there's any glitches or bugs. They have to report it back to
That's what they're supposed to be doing,
Your job, and this is how quickly the turnovers are. Your job per day is to find at least 2 to 3 bugs per day while you're doing testing. If you don't find any bugs, that means you are not searching hard enough. And they will question you if you don't find any bugs. It's like, are you serious? You did not find any bugs in this game.
Did you try playing the game differently?
Exactly.
That's what they'll ask.
Exactly. Did you try?
Are you playing with the same?
Are you playing with the certain characters? Are you actually doing Are you going to the edge of the screen? Here's the thing. You know, they don't. You know, that's the thing. You have to go. Do you go to the wall? Do you actually hug the wall? Do you actually jump in certain areas? Do you cut?
Are you frozen?
Are you frozen?
It could actually be boring, a very boring job if you think about it.
Ow, grueling.
You're playing broken games all day.
Grueling hours. Grueling hours. And you have to write these freaking reports, an essay, if you will, about the experience.
Yep.
And you have to report East End daily. It's not an easy job.
Yeah.
I tell people this all the time. And they think it's all fun and games. I said, dude, it's not. So that misconception of thing about being a game tester is, a waste of time and stuff like that. Problem solving is involved. A lot of writing skills is involved. Actually, being fully detailed. You have to be fully detailed about what you found. To the T. So all that bullshit they think about, oh yeah, play video game. You playing video games all day. All you gotta do is you play. No. It's a job, bro.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Those people never understand at all.
No, they don't. And another misconception of the thing, it's a waste of money. Well, here's the thing.
Good one. I don't know if Tony has anything.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Tony wants to say anything about wants to add to the wasting their time.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Tony.
Oh no, that's the one that drives me the most insane. I didn't make top 5 because I guarantee there's going to be a lot of parallel thinking, and our top 5s are going to be virtually the same. I'm going to lead off with this. All right, so I'm going to quote the Joker. Somebody binge watches a Netflix series for 12 hours a day. Fine. You play video games for 12 hours. Everyone loses their mind. What I'm saying, listen, I'm not gonna.
That's
good. That's beautiful.
Am I right?
That's good.
That's right. This is my perspective on this. I see this. I was like, all right. I play video games, right? I get a great story out of it. I get to jog my memory and work my brain by figuring out puzzles and strategies. If I'm playing multiplayer, there's a community aspect of it.
Yep.
I'm mostly a solo gamer, so player. Damn it, push-ups. Anyway, I'm mostly a solo player. See, I self-police.
It happens.
And I've poured probably over 100-something hours into games like Mass Effect because I love the story so much.
Mm-hmm.
How is that any different from you enjoying a good book all day, or you listen to your favorite music all day?
So true.
Or binging your favorite shows. I don't see a difference. I don't see what the big deal is, what the problem is.
See,
right?
There's worse things you could be wasting your time on. I'm saying there's a lot worse. You could be sitting there shooting crack in an alley for 12 hours.
Or here's the favorite thing: you could go to a bar and waste all your money getting drunk.
Waste money for 12 hours there.
I agree.
I'm not gonna, if anyone enjoys that, hey, have fun, have at it.
Yeah,
it's not for me.
Drink your ass off all day if you want, but I think that's silly to me.
You're doing the same thing we're doing. You watching your favorite Netflix shows for 12 hours. That's your video games.
The only difference is that they're not like pressing buttons or solving anything. You're just sitting there like this.
Exactly, Dorian. Dorian says the problem is people like to control your time for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, why are you playing video games? You should go be doing this. Why? Why aren't you doing it? I want to do this.
Yeah. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. If anybody is telling you the way you should be wasting your time or you should be doing this and doing that, it'll be better off you get them out of your life. Because they want you to be as miserable as they are.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And
because a lot of people are into things I do not want to be into. So don't drag me into it.
I don't want to watch your bullshit Netflix show. I don't want to watch your bullshit HBO Max show. Okay? There's a lot of crap out there nowadays. That's why these shows are not doing too well.
I'm not throwing my video games and Dragon Ball at you. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Right.
It's not affecting you in any way.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
I agree.
Go ahead, Sarge. What was your next?
Okay.
What's the next one?
Okay, so yeah, my next thing. There are 24 hours in a day. Everyone knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Usually, about eight of those hours is your sleep.
Sorry.
Eight of your hours, depending on where you work, 8 to 12 hours of it is usually your work, right? Then of course you got your sleep. You take your shower time, whatever it is. Maybe even a nap time. Who knows, right? Now that leaves, what? About 4, maybe 5 hours. Anything in between, give or take. Me time. What do you do with your me time, right? Basically, people say video games. Some people who don't play video games, they say that you are not investing your time enough in your career. You're not investing enough time in building a business. They're not investing enough time to discover your assets. What the fuck is that?
Oh God,
dude! Listen,
that hustle culture. The hustle culture is bullshit.
Yes.
Just like all the other cultures. It's all bullshit.
I want to add something to it. Before you say anything else, Carnes. You know who says that the most? And I'm not going to mention any of their names. These are people from the manosphere are telling you that, if you're not making $6,000 a year, if you don't have so much money in the bank, then you shouldn't be playing video games at all. Who the fuck are you to tell people that they should be playing video games, okay? When a person comes home from work, they bust their ass, they want to relax, and they want to chill out. And you're telling me that I have to make 6 figures a year for me to play video games? Go fuck yourself.
That goes to what?
Manosphere. I can't stand those fucking guys in the manosphere. Those guys piss me the fuck off.
They spend an awful lot of time worrying about what other men are doing.
That's what
really sucks.
That's the level.
Here's it's going on what Dorian said in the chat. They want to control your time. Why?
I can't stand these people in the manosphere.
All right. What I feel.
Go ahead, Charles.
What I feel, and this is so damn true. Okay.
Thank you, Dorian.
There's a level of insecurity in other people. People are looking outside too much. They're dealing with people outside way too damn much and not thinking about their inner circle, which is themselves. They're worried too much about, hey, what you should be doing. Like they're helping you. How can you help me, deal with my issues and my problems and all that stuff, and you feel like you're helping me because you're dealing with shit that probably helps you, or maybe you're insecure about what you're doing, so you're trying to get somebody to emulate you so you feel comfortable in your circle. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like it's almost like you sit right there and you go to a restaurant.
They're Butt-inskis.
Right, the Butt-inskis.
Because they butt in everything.
Yeah.
You Butt-inski.
Yeah.
You nosy body.
Listen.
Busy bodies.
Nosy bastard.
Listen. You have
Butt-inski.
Yeah, you have what you call they call this called the lemmings. They call it the lemming syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Like
I dig psychology.
You have to kind of file in line. You have to file in line just to be that person. You want to get that 12, you want to get that 6-figure income, you want to drive those fancy cars, you want to get that nice little house. Oh, you have to work your ass off.
The whores and all that.
Yeah. You have to do all that. Video games should not be a part of that equation. That's a waste of time. Dude, there are people out there that said video games saved their life because they had that workaholic attitude. The workaholic attitude nearly killed them because they actually realized that they weren't going anywhere. There was nothing there. You were actually running around in this rat race, chasing your own damn tail because you were sitting right there and you're trying to make a living and you're trying to impress who? Who are you trying to impress? There's no one to impress. They're actually there. They're actually there. You're there to get the dollar. Don't get me wrong, because you need to survive. That's true. Everybody does.
Of course.
Right?
We all got to work to make a living and make sure we have that roof over our heads.
But
I work to live. I don't live to work.
Thank you.
They wanted.
Well
they
said.
wanted the opposite.
Well said. Yavo.
You're a cog. You're a cog.
Yes. And
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
My last words though. See, the thing is that they want you to become the cog in the system, right? They want you to be that little cog, the little cog in the system. You're that
keep generating money for them,
right? And
that's all you are.
But you're also expendable, because listen, you are just a number. You are a number to them. Every paycheck, look at the amount. I want to give you this perspective because I believe it or not, I had this epiphany. Look at the perspective. Look at how much money you're actually making. The dollar is a lie. You are right now. That is what you're worth. You look at the dollars and stuff like that. That is what you're worth. The company, that's what you're worth. That's how much you're worth. Because they don't think of you otherwise. You are not one of them. You are not one of them. You are
the big club, and you ain't in it.
You ain't in it, exactly. But that's the truth.
Yeah.
So video games, the only reason why they say video games is a waste of time, because that time that you play video games is time they want you to have them make
to work and make them money, which is why this hustle culture is bullshit, because it has you working 24/7. That's why that nonsense pisses me off.
This is why.
That's what you want your life to be? That's what you want life to be? Get out of here. Go ahead. Exactly. Go do it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. No, perfect, Tony. Perfect what you said. Because why do you think a lot of these people from the manosphere are going after these young guys? They're saying that, oh, your life sucks. You have no money. No girls like you. And they say, oh, you see, you could hang out with us. You see, we're in the club. We're smoking the hookahs. We got all these whores, and there's loud music. Why would I want to be in an atmosphere? Hold on a second. I know you're gonna add something to it, Tony, and I know it's gonna be great. But hold on. Why do I want to be in an atmosphere where there's a club, people are sitting down, and all these girls, they look so bored. There's loud music. I don't want to be in a place where I have to speak so loud to talk to somebody. And then these guys have the audacity to tell people online. I remember this one idiot who was saying that my life and the arrow is way better than your life. And this guy got ratioed to fucking hell. People are telling him, listen, I would rather be at home with my girlfriend, playing video games and hanging out and calling it a night and we relax, chill, and that's it. And then you got people out there saying, "Oh no, well I have a family, and I'd rather be here than be in this place. This place looks like hell to be in, And how dare these people to tell DJ, "Oh, my life is better than yours because I'm in a club and I have the hookah, I have the drinks, I have the whores here, and you're not even talking it up. And then those girls are not even interested. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get these young men to tell them that your life sucks, come join with us, and they use them. And most of the time they scam these young guys, tell them you have to pay us, and it will teach you how to do that. And most of it is just scamming, and I fucking hate scammers like that. There's plenty of people in the manosphere that are doing this shit, and it pisses me off so much when they do that. Go ahead, Tony.
You actually touched on it. That's the reason they prey on these young dudes, man. All they're trying to do is get them to pay them $100 a month for doing nothing.
Even more than
and
that.
Telling them and telling them this nonsense on how to live. These are lost kids, man, that they're taking advantage of, and it's disgusting. It's gross. It's gross. But yeah, that's what you want your life to be. You want to live like Jersey Shore for the rest of your life, dude? Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna end up you're gonna end up with just some old dude with psoriasis by the time you're 45.
Yeah. Why do you think most of these guys?
Still living the Guido lifestyle, and
Why do you think most of these guys?
I don't see the appeal. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see the appeal anymore.
Exactly.
You outgrow it.
I'd rather be with somebody. I'm at home. Me and my chick. We either play video games, watch a movie, or go out, and then we have a good time, and then we. I'd rather do that than be at a.
Let me add to that too. Let me
ahead.
add on to these guys.
I know Tony's supposed to say something.
Basically, it's hustle, 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 make them money, and you'll get all the girls. That's what these kids are thinking that life's going to end up. Kids, these guys are like in their late 20s.
Yeah, early 20s, mid 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do these guys respect themselves, man? These are the same jerk offs that go after women that have multiple partners, and chastise them for that. But you, dude, you let yourself get taken advantage by easy women because you have money. What's that say about you, dude? You're a hypocrite, a huge hypocrite.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that drives me insane.
Yeah. It drives me very nuts.
Yeah, these guys are a bunch of jerk offs.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead, Tom.
The way
I know you want.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, this is. Because I being a father. We obviously growing up playing video games, stuff like that. It's a double-edged sword. If you play, you can still play a lot of video games, but the thing is that you also can separate your time from doing it. See, there's a time for it. You can play video games and have a great time. Yeah, but you can but you can also go outside. You can work out. You can go to the gym. You can actually be able to hang out with friends. You could do that stuff. You could never. But the thing is that video games, they feel like video games are that waste of time, that waste of space, that time that you wanted to kind of unwind, is wasted time. It's not wasted time. It's pretty much the same thing as like reading a book and everything, or listening to a tape, or listening to a music, or whatever it is, right? Yeah, it's a zen time. Basically, that moment of time is zen time, where you can actually be able to pick up the controller, pick a game, put your concentration into it, right? Have a good time with it, get into the lore, get into the characters, whatever it is, go further into the game, right? And then, then of course have a good time, and then, maybe you want to get some rest. Or maybe you want to go out. Or maybe you have a plan. Maybe you have like time in between.
Yeah.
We have
or you're going to score.
Or you want to score. Exactly. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. But the thing that I say is, in general, because I always get blurry. I don't know what the heck's going on with that.
You patted me on the forehead.
Yeah. But on the real though, you have to understand that you can be able to split your time. Video games is not a waste of time if you do it right. Now there are guys out there, and it's happening in several countries, where they had like an internet cafe. You remember the internet cafe debacle that happened a long time ago?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Where someone actually was at the internet cafe and they're saying literally for almost like how many days? I forgot how many days. No food.
Oh, dude, I think it was
no
like
food,
2 or 3 days.
Yeah, no food, no drink, no water, no nothing. Playing League of Legends. I think it was League of Legends.
How's he even alive? Holy shit, dude.
Okay. Literally,
I don't know how they managed that.
He
too.
died.
I have to get out.
Yeah, he died of malnutrition and I think it was the dehydration and malnutrition.
Yeah.
And it's
obviously
okay.
You can't go that long without water.
Right.
No, you gotta have something in your system, man. Or forget it.
So
you're done.
So that is considered stupid. That's considered video gaming without, pacing yourself.
A huge addiction.
Yeah, it was an addiction. It was an addiction. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I tell people, listen, we know our limits. Don't tell us that we can't play video games. Don't tell us that we shouldn't play video games. Video games is a tool or a form of entertainment, just like watching a movie, just like listening to music. You know, it's the same thing. It's a form of entertainment. It's R&R, rest and relaxation. It's away from the grind, because when you're at work, you are grinding. You know, unless you enjoy your work. If you're doing something enjoyable, okay, more power to you, man. But there are people out there, they have no choice. It's probably a good paying job, but it's something that they probably hate with a passion, and they want to find a way out. But this is actually maintaining everything. It's keeping their income good. It's actually putting food on the table. It's keeping the roof over their head. It's probably putting your kids through their education, their thing. Probably saving it for college. Who knows? Even your mortgage, your car payments, and all that. It all adds up. I get it, right?
Boy, does it.
Right? But the thing is that like Tony just said, you know, living to work, working to live. I work to live. I don't live to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what kills people. That drive. It's the misconception. They think, oh, this is my, you know, I want to be able to have all these dollars. I want to have all that money, right?
I want to live a glamorous lifestyle.
I want to live that glamorous lifestyle. They think, trust me, man. There is no room at the top. There's no room at the top. Trust me, there is no room at the top. And at the, you know, and when you get to that point and everything, it's a long drop, bro. Because once you lose all that, that's a very, very steep fall, and it's hard to climb out of that, man.
And I will say this though, if to those people, you live that glamorous lifestyle, the only reason why you're gonna have a lot of people around you is because you have money. They're only going to be around you just for your money. They're not your real friends. When they see that you dropped and you lost everything, you're not living anymore, you're going to say to yourself, "Oh, well,
they're not going to be there.
I thought you guys were going to be here. Oh no, you don't have anything anymore for us, so we're going to move on." Is that what you? See, like I said before. These guys from the Manosphere are leading these young men into this whole fake lifestyle, and that's my problem. And what I wanted to go here, since we all talked about about the wasting time, stuff like that. I'm sure this other top this other lineup right here, this other topic right here that I'm gonna mention. Adults need to grow up. Why? Okay. Exactly, Tony. But here's the thing. Adults need to grow up. First of all, do these people know that there are video games that's only for adults? Okay. It's the same thing when you watch R-rated TV shows or just R-rated movies and stuff like that. There's actually games out there that's not even for children. Okay, and to say something like this that adults needs to grow up. Okay, it's so degenerate, because you'll be surprised that there is games for adults that actually has really good stories that you will never see in TV shows and movies.
So true.
And I would rather play a game that way. It feels like I'm part of the story. I'm helping this character go through this adventure or wherever he's going through.
That's the main reason I love it, dude.
Yep.
That's my getaway.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you're actually doing
it's like a
something.
good book to me, dude.
Exactly. And you're actually watching the scene. You're watching. You're doing what you're in control of the character. You actually are controlling that character's actions their moves and their actions or whatever it is that you have to do to accomplish that goal.
Controlling their destiny. Yep.
And to control their destiny. So to tell people that adults need to grow up, and what Tony just said when he put the bird, they need to go fuck themselves. Absolutely. So the floor is to you too. That's all I'm going to say to these people who tell me that they need to grow up.
I'm going to piggyback on that.
Me too.
Okay.
Very, very. I know you want to get some feedback, Tony, but I have to say this.
Go on.
See, the thing is, the misconception, the thing about that. Oh, you have to grow up. This is actually childish stuff. Okay. Look at the industry. Let's look at we want to talk about money. Let's talk about capital. Okay. Did you know that horror movies and everything literally is right now the #1 trending movie goers out there? Horror movies and horror games are #1 and #2 when it comes to entertainment, from binge watching or whatever, or playing games. None of them are for kids. They're all M-rated or R-rated movies, right?
Yeah.
So all that BS and everything about, oh, this is kiddie stuff and everything, we need to grow up. No, you need to pay attention.
Yeah.
You need to pay attention, because right now, when it comes down to entertainment or spending time, adult things, right?
Yeah.
What do you do with your time? Watching a movie, playing video games, mature themes, nudity, violence, gratuitous, whatever it is, language, all of those things are in those games. Not for kids. But yet,
exactly,
some parents, not parenting, don't watch what their kids are playing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about being an adult? How about that? How about being an adult and everything, and actually paying attention, asking questions? What are you doing today? What are you playing? How often are you playing? Do you monitor what your kids are doing? You gonna talk about being an adult? You don't even have kids of your own. You don't even tell. You probably have not taken care of a child of any sort. Some of these people are single.
Armchair parents.
Armchair parents. Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
These folks, these people that sit right there, and they're telling you how to parent your kids, how to take care of the younger. They don't know. Oh, you should grow up. Oh no. You know what? I'm sorry. No, you should grow up. How about you pay attention to look at the man in the mirror for 1 second. Just look at him. Ask that question. And if you get any positive answers, stuff like that, congratulations. If you get any negative answers or you can't question yourself, bruh. So video games, being childish, oh, you should grow up. Why are you playing video games? People frowning at you. Oh, you should go outside and touch grass.
Yeah, and they'll tell you, oh, video games are only for kids. That's another thing, but that covers it. We're covering that as well, also.
Yeah.
I have a handheld. I'll touch grass and play. Up yours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Oh my God. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. And these people don't play video games at all. And then you look at their lives and see what they're doing. You start questioning things.
Yeah.
They're probably alone, not doing anything, isolated. Probably in their mind that they probably going psycho, going completely insane.
All they think about is work.
Yeah,
really?
Workaholics. Yeah, workaholics.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those are the ones that usually say stuff like that, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Catching that new Netflix show, whatever bullshit show they're watching.
Oh, that's even
You
worse.
know?
That's even worse. Like you mentioned before, questioning. Questioning. Oh, well, you guys playing video games too long. You play too often. You play too long. Okay.
I could tell that. Oh, well, you play. Well, okay, you watch a bunch of guys playing sports and catching a ball for hours and hours. Those are the guys those are the people that I can't stand. Oh, you know, you
It's
need.
back to my Joker quote. That's my Joker thing. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You play video games for 12 hours, everyone loses their mind. You can watch TV for 12 hours, nobody bats an eye.
Yeah.
So, how's
that different? It's just crazy that you're doing something. You're moving your fingers, you're moving your hands, and you're solving something. You're actually learning something. And then these guys are just sitting down, watching sports with drinking their asses off with their beers and chanting for a team that these athletes they don't even know who the fuck they are, chanting their names. And then you got guys wearing these jersey shorts and the last names of their favorite football player.
Sports
betting. And I was like, okay, this guy, yeah.
Sports betting. Sports betting.
And sports bettings, and I was like, these guys that are playing out there, they don't give a fuck about you. And then you're watching them like it's like religiously, and it's saying, I hope we win. I was like, motherfucker, you don't play for the team. You don't work for that team. You don't. I don't get how these people have the audacity to tell you that you shouldn't be playing video games. You need to grow up, and they're for kids.
I'm actually going to read a couple. I'm actually going to read a couple of quotes in chat that Dorian actually said.
Sure.
It's a very interesting one.
Sure.
He says, number one, he says, "This is the problem with not having a family who care about you. So you learn your purpose." Basically, that's a very, very, very good quote. And then, of course, Dorian says, "That's just an addiction." That is true because believe it or not, some people don't know how to control. This is what you call.
He was talking about the guy that died the internet.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, the thing about that, and I tell people that moderation is very, very important. There's too much. Having too much of something is a problem. You could portion it out. You could play video games responsibly.
Absolutely.
Video games is not a bad thing. But then again, it is bad if you actually do it too much. Like there is a limit. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't bathe yourself, if you don't
pay your rent,
yeah, that's irresponsible.
That's just addict behavior.
Right.
See, here's the thing that bothers me about that. They think all video game players are like that. They see one extreme and think it's everybody. That's very rare. You know why that makes the news? Because it rarely happens.
Yes.
There's literally tens of millions of players at any given moment on that World Wide Web playing with each other. How many of them are dying like that?
How often?
Like a handful?
How often is
that's how addiction works. It's an addiction. Yeah, some people get addicted. That's humanity. What do you want to do?
People are addicted to getting drunk. Going to the bar, and actually they're actually at risk of killing themselves than just playing addiction to video games.
Yeah, it could happen with literally anything. If someone gets addicted to something, it's gonna wreck them.
Yeah.
There's too much of a good thing.
There you go. That's exactly the quote.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's susceptible to it. Some people, there's few people that can't control it.
It's the same thing as gambling.
That's just a variety. That's just a variety of life.
Same thing with gambling.
There's just some people like that.
Same thing with gambling. Gambling addiction. People selling everything, even the shirt off their back, even the shirt off their back. Just so they can actually hope that they actually win big. Oh, I could make it. I could definitely do it. All I need is that another $5 and everything. I'll if I take my whole entire paycheck, and put it towards freaking Betsy and everything, and hoping that he makes it past that finish line, I could be able to be able to take care of myself and take care of my family and all that stuff. All in the head.
Yeah. And I know people that actually took that takes like that $100 bill, and they go to the bar, and then they get drunk up their ass, they get a hangover, and then they realize that I went to the bar and I wasted $100, and then all of a sudden later on they kind of freaking regret it. I was like, yeah, you dumb idiot. With that $100 you could have done something better with that. You could actually use that $100 to invest in yourself. I would rather have a person spend spend money on a game that they can enjoy, so they won't so they won't harm themselves. Because going to the bar and drinking a lot of beer, and you know what you're doing? You're damaging your body.
Yep.
You're damaging your body.
Liver damage.
Liver damage.
Yeah, liver damage, all that stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It destroys your sex drive as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to get it up? Nope, you ain't getting it up today. Yeah, no, probably not tomorrow either.
No, exactly. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Also, another topic that gets me upset, that people think that all game players are like this. Game players are lazy, fat, and slobs.
Okay.
Really?
Right.
Really? Because I know a couple of mixed martial artists and pro wrestlers. What did they do during their time? Some of them actually like to sit down. They like to play video games. I can name a couple of people that likes to play games. A couple of pro wrestlers. You got guys like Kenny Omega that enjoys playing video games. You got guys like AJ Styles who loves playing video games.
Yep.
Okay.
And you both met him too.
Yes, because he's actually a fan of Tekken.
Does a New Day play? Because I want to play with them. Those guys would be my homies, man. That's my kind of people.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston, Xavier
Woods. The New Day would be my kind of people. I would roll with them.
I would like to play with Kenny Omega because he's a Street Fighter fanatic. He also likes Final Fantasy. I don't know if you knew that, because he calls his signature move the One Wing Angel. So
he looks like the character. I think it was 13. No, from Final Fantasy. There's a Final Fantasy character that looks like him too. Yeah, he looks like Kenny Omega.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was 13. The guy in 13 looks like Kenny Omega.
Oh,
the guy with the trench coat. You know, Torrance?
Yeah.
The guy with the trench coat and the skull cap?
Yep.
That guy looks like Kenny Omega.
That's crazy.
He does the wrestling moves too. He fights like a wrestler.
But that's the point. But see, that's what's so cool about it. I mean, Cody Rhodes actually coming up.
Well, Cody Rhodes, believe it or not, Cody Rhodes is actually a fan of The Legend of Zelda.
There you go.
He actually likes The Legend of Zelda.
There you go. Absolutely. Perfect.
He looks like a Zelda character. He should be in the Zelda movie.
Yeah.
Think about a Street Fighter and put him there. Make him like an elf or something.
I can see him in Hyrule. Absolutely.
Yeah, like training soldiers. Like he teaches Link something.
Like training soldiers or being a friend of Link.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been perfect for him, though. Absolutely.
I watched Cody Rhodes in Zelda. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
man.
he should have been in the Legend of Zelda movie. I think that would have been perfectly for him. Also, you got someone like Glenn Powell, who does the voice of Fox McCloud. He actually is a fan of Star Fox, and he actually pitched Nintendo. He wanted Nintendo to do a Star Fox film, but they told him that, well, we don't have that in the works right now, but we could put Fox McCloud in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and you could voice him.
I bet I'd love a Star Fox movie.
Oh my god, that would be so
awesome.
I'd go nuts.
Let me ask you a question. Is Glenn Powell a fat slob?
Nope.
Because if he was a fat slob, why was he in that romantic movie with Sydney Sweeney?
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you say game players are fat slobs. I mean, look at Josh Burnett. He likes playing Mega Man games. Okay, he's an old school classic guy. He loves playing the old school retro games. And Josh Burnett is one of the most badass MMA fighters out there. I train with the guy, and he likes his retro games.
See, that's what's so awesome.
So is he a fat lazy slob?
Nope. He probably works out daily.
So there you go.
Like I mentioned before.
I debunked it. So we debunked that.
Yep. Listen, that's the reason why I keep on saying there are 24 freaking hours a day. What you do during those hours, if you efficiently actually be able to split it down in how many parts you want to put. Everything is dedicated to one thing: yourself, not anybody else. Now, unless if you're doing something for people, I God bless you, But the thing is, though, you also have to take care of Mr. Numero Uno. You gotta take care of yourself. You have to,
right.
And people out there always want to be the one to give out the best advice. Oh, if you eat your vitamins, if you say your prayers, if you do this and that and the other thing, you're going to be X, Y, and Z. Listen, not everybody's the same.
No.
You can't put us all in this bucket and think that, hey, everybody's going to have the same fit. Like we're all the same puzzle piece and we're all going to fit. It doesn't work that way. Everybody works differently. And I hate the fact that there are people out there who don't even play. You haven't even picked up a goddamn controller. You don't even know what it is. All you're what you call doom scrollers. Doom scroller. You go on there and you look for something.
See, that's an actual waste of time.
Okay.
It drives me nuts.
You want to
interacting with people that are obsessed with that. All they do is doom scroll, watch the news. Drives me insane. That's all they talk about. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Get the fuck away from me. Exactly. Yeah. Go ahead, Thomas. I was gonna add something to it.
And you want to save the world by actually putting out your stupid freaking, which you probably don't even follow yourself. You actually sit right there. Oh, you gotta do X, Y, and Z. You have to, eat. Okay.
Why are they so controlling and argumentative?
Yeah. What?
Why?
Who touched you?
Mind your business. Where
did they touch you? Here's a doll. Tell me where they touched you.
Right there in the hiney.
Okay. You just have to save everybody. Oh, this is how you become a man. No, bruh. No, you don't do that.
No.
You don't do that. You can't sit right there and tell me to eat certain thing because everybody is different. Everybody is different. I hate everybody sitting right there and put us all in this freaking same category. Oh, all players. I'm gonna say not gamers. All players are the same. All players are this way. All players are they're all influencers.
They're not athletic. I already debunked you on. I already named already. I named MMA fighters. I named professional wrestlers. So you can't say they're fat, lazy slobs. If they were, they wouldn't be going in that ring or fighting their opponents and being on top. You have to be in top good shape to do that. Look at Tony and I. We study martial arts, and we have time to go to the gym though. Or do we look like fat, lazy slobs?
Nope, not at all, man.
And I play like a mother on the weekends.
Strong like bull.
Yeah, you can 10, 12 hours if I get the chance and I don't have anything to do that I have to take care of. Yeah, I'm flopping my ass down on that couch and playing some games.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, early in the morning, I'm going to go to the gym. And then once I'm done with the gym, I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to relax. And I want to play some more Pragmata.
Yep, there you go. See?
I want to play that. You sold me. You and Vet sold me on that game.
It's actually a really good game.
Yeah, it looks like something I would love, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I have no doubt Vet's actually enjoying that game too as well. It's really good. But that I just wanted debunked on that when people are saying that shit. And it's funny that Torrance that you mentioned about that thing when people just scrolling, watching the news and all this other bullshit.
Yep.
Here's the thing that I don't understand. How can people all day go on Instagram or TikTok, flipping, watching the next video, watch the next video, next video, next video.
And they just get mad,
What
dude,
are you
and they get
doing?
argumentative with everybody around.
And there they go.
I cannot be around those people.
And here's an example.
I cannot be around those people as well who does that shit.
No, I leave the room. My nervous system is more important than their bullshit, so I leave.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. And most of the time, these videos that you're flipping forward to, they're gonna lead you into some bad shit.
Man! 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 I can't believe it! No! This is bad! Ah! That's what they're doing! Holy crap! Yeah, exactly! Yep. Look.
Watching the next video, and it keeps you into like a dopamine, and you're stuck on that screen. I'd rather be playing, at least with video games, you're doing something. You're actually solving something. You're actually in the game, and you're actually trying to, like, I don't know, solve a mystery or go through a character's destiny, or maybe you're competing against somebody, you're playing against somebody. At least you're doing something. Watching videos all day on that. How people can
Video
do
games
that?
actually require thought.
It does.
That's correct.
It does.
100%.
Doom scrolling does not.
No.
So there you
You're
go.
really wasting your time doing that shit.
I don't like
You're
policing
really-
people, but that is one I will speak out on. The only one. You can watch your movies, your sports, everything, right? When you're into doom scrolling, sorry, I can't deal with you. No.
Oh no. If I see
I'm gonna call
somebody-
that out. That's the only thing that'll drive me nuts.
Conspiracy theories.
Because you're gonna start arguing with everyone around
the
you,
tinfoil hat.
regardless.
The tinfoil hat. You know that.
See, a lot of people do that shit nowadays, man. I'm telling you. On the bus,
Yeah.
trains.
I don't even
God.
care. Like, so what?
No.
Okay, yeah, now I know what am I gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it?
We're
No, I'm gonna just live my life.
okay.
Shut up.
We are pretty much close to the closing of this show. So what?
Oh.
So yeah, no, I don't know. But the thing is though, let's talk about the positives. We got talking about the positives of what we players actually gain from playing video games that you so-called people out there who are trying to help us so desperately and trying to save one gaming soul at a time. Okay, let's
Save them from what?
So yeah, exactly. But exactly.
Save them from what?
Exactly.
A good time?
Listen, a good time that they're not having.
They don't want to have a good time. They want it to be miserable.
You're not
They
supposed to
are.
have fun. Fun
Yeah,
is evil.
thank
and
you.
demonic.
Yeah, tell them to watch your brains.
You need to be as miserable as we are. That's what they're saying to you.
Yeah. So my thing is, you know, and I'm gonna okay. This is for all the non-players out there. These are for those who have not picked up a controller, who have not downloaded a mobile game to play a game. This is for you. Okay. You want just a good suggestion? My suggestion is this. Instead of sitting right there and lambasting every single player out there who actually plays video games, you know, for whatever reason it might be, do yourself a favor. Pick any type of game. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be Pac-Man, for God's sake. Pick it up. Play it. You know, experience it. Then come back to us. If you have not experienced it, you have no right, no sense of righteous paintbrush that you're painting over there. You have no right to tell anybody to not play or do something because you have not experienced it before. Okay? Within reason, of course. But you have no right. Video games are for those who actually want to. It's a dopamine fix, right? Because it gives you a sense of achievement. It gives you a sense of pride, something winning, a sense of winning. That some people actually want that. People want to win at something. Because life, that game has a beginning and end, and everything that happens in between is all about choices and all that stuff. Reality is a bitch. It's a bitch in heat. Yeah. It is. And some people need that escape because people who stay within that reality, the outcome and everything is almost unspeakable. But it can be educational. It can be fun. You can gain friends. You get friendships, communication, teamwork. These are essentials for the workforce that they actually force down your throat. But it's true. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's a fact. Communication is key. It's a fact. You can learn these things from actually playing video games. Problem solving, very, very important. Puzzle game, but there's a lot of puzzle games out there. You can play solitaire. You can play games of chess. There's video games of that. Okay?
A lot of games out there.
It's a video game. Hey, it's a video game. But guess what? It's something that that can help you, build on something. Hand-eye coordination, muscle memory. These are things that are positive. These are things that actually video games you can build off of. It's not just mindless freaking just sitting around and thing watching a dot bouncing back and forth. It's not like that. Yeah, true. When you get into a game, and there could be a time, and it happens all the time. Same thing at work, that you can get to a roadblock because you're playing for such a long period of time. Do you know what that's telling you? Maybe there's a time to stop, reflect, back off, come back to it. Trust me, I've done that. And then when I go back to it, you're refreshed. You have a fresh focus. You have a renewed focus. You go back into the game and you said, you know what? I tried A, B, C, D, and E. Didn't work the last time. Let me try something different. And you know what? You end up passing the stage. Oh, shit. Oh, I did something different.
That was me with Shinobi recently.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That exact experience.
When you get deep, when you get that deep into a game,
exactly.
It's like I want to see what happens next. Where does the story go? I need to find out.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. What's awesome about it is that after you beat that game, you finally finish that game, or you got all the trophies and achievements. It's a good feeling. It's like, yes, I completed this game. I had fun with it. It was a blast. It was wonderful. Now I can go on to the next game.
Exactly.
And try that one.
And the pop-up moments feel good, especially when you go to a boss that was beating your ass to the ground, and then you finally come back and everything bigger, better, and better. You come back there, you come back to that boss, and you whoop its ass, and you pop off because you feel good. You're like, yes, motherfucker, yes.
You want to know a great feeling?
That's a good feeling.
You want to know an even better feeling? Regarding that same exact thing. Coming back in New Game Plus and whipping his ass even harder.
Oh,
damn near one-shotting him. It feels great, dude.
Absolutely. Don't you?
Go ahead. No.
I was going to add one other thing though, and let me tell you something. What's great about video games? And they said that they also saying that game players are antisocial. What you were saying earlier, I want to go on that. Let me tell you something. I met my friends through video games. Okay, I met a lot of people. All the great people that I met throughout my life was from gaming. Okay, was playing video games. Okay, I met my buddy David, who I play a lot of co-op games with. I met him through video games. We hang out a couple of times. We don't hang out as much, but we still play games, and I'm so thankful for that. I thank video games for that, though, because if it wasn't for video games, I wouldn't be friends with all the friends that I have right now. Okay? And let me tell you something. I'm not gonna. I'll keep playing games until the day I die, or if something happens to me. But I know I'm gonna keep playing until the day I die. And if somebody came up to me to say, "Hey, Johnny, listen, we're gonna give you $5 million, but here's the catch: you cannot play video games anymore for the rest of your life," I would say, "Fuck you. Keep your $5 million because I will never trade. I will never trade one of my favorite hobbies to just for money, you know, because sometimes a lot of these people they just don't understand how important a really special hobby is. So this is why I'm so glad I have one of these hobbies in my life. I don't care if the people don't like it. I don't give two fucks about it. And I never regret the days of all the games that I play. So
Dorian gets it.
Dorian's like, Dorian fixing the North Star and New Game Plus and everything, and the boss is like, Nani?
Nani? When I one punch a boss in New Game Plus.
I want to say something. If Dorian's still in the chat, Dorian, are you watching the new Fits of the North Star series on Amazon Prime? Let me know in the chat, please, if you're watching it. If you haven't, you need to see it. You need to watch it. There's 4 episodes out already. There's new episodes every Friday. Please let me know if you're watching it.
Indeed.
Hey, Tony, you want to say anything else that I added?
Oh, Dorian said, "Hell yeah, yeah, absolutely."
Yeah, see, yep, he answered you. He's watching.
Awesome. But Tony, did you want to say something? What I just said earlier? I just said just now.
Oh. Well, regarding everything you guys mentioned, man, I really don't have much to add because I just end up being repetitive. When it comes down to the whole wasting time or you're a fat loser kind of thing, you know what? Maybe these people you're seeing as players, they might actually be that. So what? Mind your business. Why?
Yeah.
So
that's my thing. Like all these things would not be an issue if you just minded your damn business.
See, that's
like, listen, video games are entertainment, man. It exists in our because we have the technology for it. If it existed in ancient Rome, they would have had video games there along with music and theater.
Yeah.
Why do you get so upset that someone else enjoys a different form of entertainment than you do? It's really silly to me. It's silly. I don't get it.
And why are you making fun of people and telling them that they're losers and that you should be doing something with your life?
Why?
Insecurity.
Why? Mind your business. What's your problem?
Insecurity.
What's your problem?
If they're insecure about themselves, they're wondering
wake
why.
Up.
Yes, they wonder why. How did you find your happiness? Without doing what they do. How did you find your happiness, dude? I mean, I found it through my game time. I found it through reading time. I found it through going outside and everything, going for a nice walk. Dude, there are ways. But the thing is, when it comes to video games, don't tell me that I shouldn't be doing that. Bruh.
It goes back to mind your business. Why is it such a thing to you?
Facts.
Yeah.
How is
Stay
it affecting
in your
you?
freaking
How is it
lane.
affecting you?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in your lane.
What do you get from telling people that they shouldn't be doing this and you're calling them losers? What are you getting from that? I don't get that.
You might listen to a band I dislike. Am I telling you you're a loser and shouldn't listen to it? No. Go ahead. Enjoy your music, dude. It's not for me.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I say the same thing about people they're gonna watch this new Street Fighter. I'm not gonna like this song. I'm not gonna tell you you're stupid or you're idiot. If you want to go watch it, then go right ahead.
Yeah.
By all means.
Enjoy.
Unless you start to say,
I hope you have a great time.
Unless you start to actually start singing Cher's song and everything, in the middle of a Street Fighter fight and everything, then I'm gonna have to gonna have to put you on mute and everything and ban you.
All right, you got that.
If you go,
there's an exception to every rule.
No, dude, if you do that, listen, you're off my friends list. And, and then you're gonna have to rethink your life just for a second, because I mean, personally, don't get me wrong. I like Cher, I do, But there's a certain time.
It's just the raw music.
It's a certain,
raw music
yeah, there's
for
a
it.
certain time.
And,
certain time for
now I question your musical taste now.
yes, absolutely.
I'm teasing.
Oh, God.
Yes, I'm teasing.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, well, you know, if I start cross dressing, then you can start, then you can start questioning. Hey,
I bump Michael Jackson all day, dude. All day at work, I'm bumping Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's awesome.
Oh, speaking of Michael Jackson movie, what about that Michael Jackson movie? Are you planning on going to see that at all? Because I actually heard that it's going to be pretty decent. The MJ.
Honestly, I'm interested. Yeah. I am interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. It does look very interesting, though. I just hope they portray Michael Jackson the right way in this film.
I'm pretty sure they will.
It's his nephew, dude.
Yeah, this is his nephew.
It's his nephew.
Yeah, he looks just like him.
Crazy.
That's freaking amazing.
With the makeup he does.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
That is crazy.
I didn't look too deep in the movie. I just saw like the trailer, and I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting."
Yeah,
I didn't look too deep.
I had to do a double take.
Okay, I should have looked at the IMDb and looked at the cast.
Yeah. So, yeah, indeed. But anyway, gentlemen, boys and girls, and of course, children of all ages, thank you once again for watching this episode of Gaming Trouble. If you enjoyed this topic and the many topics that we talked about today, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that bell notification to keep us relevant. We are almost at 200 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We are actually trying to push us at 200. So I can't wait. I can't wait until it actually happens and a thing. Maybe we'll do something special. We don't know, but I think we really want to push for a little bit higher. So we'll probably save that into the chamber. If we actually surpass that, who knows? I don't know. We'll come up with something. But of course, and also feel free, please, to go ahead and get to that W. And I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, and to W.
Yes.
W, I love you, man. I love you guys. Amazing drinks, all those B vitamins, none of the jitters, none of this crash. Fantastic. Coffee fruit extract gives you the lift. It's actually the flavors are authentic, and they actually have a new flavor that is coming out. It actually came out already. It's called Cherry Limeade. Dude, you know how tasty Cherry Limeade is? And they said,
yes, yes, I do.
And that's a new flavor and everything, so straight from San Diego. This actually has that cherry limeade that you usually get off those stands. Oh my God.
Dubby made me happy today.
Yes, I'm going to be getting myself a can of that. Absolutely. And if you want a can of that, and as well as many of the other flavors that they actually have, why don't you go ahead and hit that Dubby. Go to dubby.gg. And then get yours at the end of the purchase. Go ahead and use our code TREBLE, TR3BLE. Get that 10% off so you can get your 10% on that purchase. And tell them Gaming Trouble sent you. And remember, be better. So, once again, from all of us to all of you players out there, keep on playing, keep on leveling up, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Trouble. Peace!
Enjoy video games, mind your business, and don't be a dick.